What's up, guys? To the 0 viewers in the chat, welcome to Save Point USA's monthly Level Up. Very excited to see what we have going on today.
Could I please get DJ Dowling and Greg Gorilla?
Double feature!
Again?
Double feature!
Come on! On setup number 5, can I please get Sorolon and Neji? On setup number 6,
Boomer, make sure you're player 2.
and good sir.
Not in yet, so I'll figure that out when it's out.
Yeah, that's why I let you know now, bro. Damn, my fault. I won't say nothing next time, bro.
You gave me butterflies in it. Got me looking for attention.
Yo, I'm the only viewer in here, dude. That's crazy.
We're just waiting for the
Yeah.
Yes. We played on the setup last.
Where's the media showcase, dude? I can't find it.
No.
Where is it, bro?
It is the same one. Yeah, it's the same. I saw my name. Don't worry.
Should be towards the bottom.
Oh, there it is. Thank you. I literally couldn't find it.
PS2.
And gentlemen, into PS2 for the start of the set here between Freestyles and Boomer. Very excited to see how this is going to play out. Could be anywhere between super rushdown, running at each other the whole time, or it could easily be a
Take player 1.
very slow, very campy battle. It will not be joking. All right.
Yeah, I was so confused for a moment.
There we go. We got Freestyles as player 1 and Boomer as player 2. Just
All
like I
right,
told
make sure
them.
they got the tags right.
ZSS, ZSS, and Sora. Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah. So Freestyles, he also has. He mainly plays Sora. At least against me, I have never played his Sora, so I'm not sure what to expect. At least compared to Sorolon, but it's gonna be interesting to see. So yeah.
I know his Sora is very, like, take what your opponent gives you. I remember watching him play BB, who's a very reserved player, and he was, like, very careful to not overextend in any way. Like, you can already see already, he's staying just outside of Boomer's range and throwing out aerials to make it hard to approach. But especially when he was playing BB, he was very careful off stage, like, hitting him with nairs. And
Oh
just kind of
yeah.
staying so he didn't enter disadvantage and stayed either in neutral or advantage state.
And there he is trying to go for those noops right there. Yeah, normally is it the forward air loops or is it the noops? It's one of the two. Okay. I actually cannot tell. So.
It's Nair. Nair's
it's the
Nair's
noops.
that one. The one
Okay.
where the whole keyblade spins around. The fair, it's just like a little strike
Okay.
in front of him.
Yeah.
It looks a lot like F-tilt.
You know, actually after
Oh,
playing
and gets the
BB
timing with the up smash. Now, already, this looks very, very good for Freestyles. Only 5.3% on his first stock. We'll have to
There
see
he
what
is
Boomer
hitting the
decides
Sonic
to do.
Blade into the Faraga. And yeah, Sora, you know, he's really at optimal play. He's a very patient sort of kind of character, very spacey.
And ZSS struggles a lot against because she tends to be the one that wants to play patient and react, and push your opponent to do something that she wants you to do. But when you have a sword character, especially one like as floaty and like can throw out as many aerials as Sora can, because ZSS really struggles when she starts getting her jumps covered and is forced to stay on the ground. You'll see a lot of top player ZSSs, especially Mars, do F-tilt because that's really their only option on the ground. It's very, very difficult to make ZSS work on the ground, but these Zeras are doing a lot of work for Boomer. He's able to get past the huge aerials and start entering these situations where there's actually a disadvantage. One of his like very few like weaknesses. Managed state is really, really good, especially his edge guarding. But his disadvantage is pretty really short.
There he goes for the up air, but doesn't secure the kill. We are on PS2, so the blast zones are a bit bigger on this stage.
Ooh, and that up air is going to
Secures
take
the up air kill right there. So even in up the stocks, or I lied, there's a 2 stock advantage. Let me put on my glasses. I'm like partially blind right now. So.
And oh, very good down smash, and that's gonna kill because Sora's very, very light. I also think it was bad DI, but I don't think. Now we're seeing just how, in my opinion, how hard this matchup is for ZSS. It's very hard for ZSS to get past all of these. Finding that out right now. I'm very curious to see whether there's gonna end. No SDI on the up smash means he's gonna get a little combo here. Nair back air. We'll see if he can get a ledge trap into a kill possibly.
Yeah, I'm noticing, at least with Freestyles and Sora, you know, when it comes to his get-up options, he's not really using these spells as much. Something I noticed with Soralam, at least, is that he likes to use his Thundaga on the edge of the stage just to regain stage control. So that is one difference I am noticing here. Otherwise, you know, they both have their combo games pretty down. And misses the flip kick there, bro. So misses it right there.
Good side B, not gonna kill, just barely. Trying to put some pressure on him off stage. Very good parry, but to what a bit. Ooh, nice wave bounce on. Try and get a paralyzer. Now, an interesting thing I found out the other day is you can roll through Thundaga. Makes that move kind of trash. Ooh, very bad air dodge that gets.
Yeah, that move in general is like not really good. It's like the hitboxes for it are not very active.
Oh, it looked like he was reading the roll get up, but doesn't pull. Almost gets. Oh, jumps away.
Tries to get the drag down into the forward smash.
Now Boomer has to be very, very careful here because Sora is the type of character that can press a kill button at any percent.
Okay, charges the up smash and then secures game 1.
Now I'm very curious to see what happens whether Boomer decides to stick with ZSS or see. Favorable. He has a Pocket Joker, Pocket Lucas, a couple different characters.
Right. And it seems that Freestyles is going to be banning Final Destination and Town and City. Let's see what the counter pick is from Boomer.
They're two very interesting hands in my opinion. I think that Sora would really like. I can see both sides of it, where Sora doesn't necessarily want to be in disadvantage, and the more flat a stage, the less platforms, the harder it is to get out of disadvantage. But also, the more flat, the better the spells are. Town and City very big, easier for Sora to camp. It didn't look like Boomer was the one camping all that much in that game. So I'm very curious. We'll see if Boomer wants to go and interact, go to small battlefield. We'll see if he goes to the classic battlefield, even though Sora really likes yeah. And this is widely considered ZSS's best stage.
All right, it seems I am out. So peace out. Leaving it up to Get Jiggly with it for the rest of the commentary.
Small battlefield. So this is kind of what I thought was going to happen. This is going to be Boomer trying to force approaches rather than go to battlefields. A little bit harder to do that on, and Sora also tends to really like platforms. Can start doing like up air combos, can do falling up air into an uppy on the top platform to really kill. But ZSS can, and just like I thought, he was going to switch to Lucas. Now, this all of a sudden makes the matchup very different. It's a lot easier to get edge guarded with Lucas by Sora than it is if you're playing ZSS. PK Fire actually winds up being very good because at worst it's trading with his aerials, and that it does quite a bit of damage and winds up putting him in a pretty bad situation. I mean, you can see just how far that goes across the stage. So we'll see what Boomer's, 12%. I mean, it's not a lot, but when you start getting, every couple of times you're trading, a Firaga for a PK Fire, you're going to see Boomer kind of take the lead in the percent. Unfortunately, Freestyles falls out of the down air there. And that Zera is going to be, I'm assuming, very helpful to stop getting from edge guarded, because I imagine Sora can kind of punish the neutral B very well. Tries to get the tech chase with the PK Fire, but barely misses the timing and back to neutral. Boomer with very good stage control here up until Freestyles gets a nice little nair combo. And interesting that Freestyles is choosing to not go up stage here. We'll see if that changes when Boomer starts losing resources and starts to have to get going for PK Thunder to recover. I'm very interesting to see what happens there. Tries to get the counter on either an offensive option off the ledge, get up attack, but Boomer chooses to be very patient off the ledge. And Boomer tries to get a combo there, but seems to make a little mistake. Landing forward air sets up for off stage. We'll see what just letting everybody land. Makes sense. And Boomer seems to be keeping stage control for the large majority of this game. If he manages to stop getting hit by those aerials, he may start seeing some improvement. Because he seems to be positioning himself pretty well. He's just kind of getting hit by random stuff. And very nice fair to punish the Thundaga. Tries to go for the Thundaga again to, oh, parry F-tilt. Oh, and it kills. That was really good by Boomer there. Very, very good punish on the side B, which tends to be a move a lot of people consider to be very hard. Back throw is not going to kill, but it is going to set up, and here's the edge guard that I was talking about. When Boomer's going to have to start. Ooh, and there's, I totally forgot. He has the counter to punish that up B, and that's going to be very hard to get past for Boomer. He had something going there, but it seems like he's just not getting these combos as much as he should with Lucas. Very nice Nair combo, but barely misses the forward air. Is able to land and get stage control yet again. And then Freestyle is pushing him back off. Ooh, Nair F smash is going to push him way off stage, and we're going to see Freestyles with an up air, but Boomer still has his jump here. He's not looking terrible. And like as I said, seems to be doing neutral get up quite a lot. I think Freestyles is catching on. Down air combo to the Nair. See what the option is here. Just gain stage control with PK Fire. We'll see how Freestyle chooses to get out of this, trying to use the spells. PK Fire him off stage. Looks like Freestyle is trying to get a little aggressive here. And neutral get up, not punished. Ooh, very good pivot grab to back throw there. And here's Freestyle is trying to go off stage. Does he get the counter? No, he hits him with the back air. Intercepts the recovery there. Very nice work by Freestyles. I'll have to see what Boomer's feeling here. And this another neutral get up. I wonder if either of them are going to catch on to the other person's do a neutral get up. And I love to see the way this game ends, but it looks like I'm going to have to head out for my first match of the day. So have fun watching. Good luck to all the players, and I'll talk to y'all later.
Get Jiggly with it and DJ Dowling. On setup number 5, could I please have Coral and Shozakai?
All right, y'all. Get Jiggly with it back on the mic after my round one. A very fun match between me and DJ Dowling. And it looks like the end of the set, so I'll just update the score, I guess. So good games down, but
All right, on the stream, could I please get Fable and Officer Jenny?
and looks like we are going to see Fable and Officer Jenny on stream right now.
Yeah, just two-sided. Alright, where do you want to start? Battlefield? Hey, no PS2. Just the same, you know?
Looks like PS2 to start here.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Oh, that's not right. There we go. What's up, Triggs? Happy to have you here, man. Summit has been crazy. I've been watching it all day today, all day yesterday. It's been a ton of fun to watch. We got Emma commentating. Emma commentating. Woo! What's up, Fatal?
Yo, what's up, chat? What's up, chat?
Playing next.
We'll probably do Leo.
Oh, that's crazy. Aguilera for what? Yo, the Void
For
game
9?
was crazy. Yeah.
I only saw
Aguilera
like
for
the
9
end of
was
the
crazy.
set.
That was
I
the
was
part that
watching
matters.
John Wick.
Yeah, dude, Void taking the first 2 games was crazy. Dude.
Oh, it was well, he almost got reversed.
Yeah, he did. He almost got it. That save by Spargo, he like got hit like real low. He like did wall jump limit break up
On PS2?
on PS2. Yeah, it was crazy. Like I watched him get the back air or whatever, and I was like, oh, he's dead. And the Spargo was like, nah, I'm not dead yet. So that way he could go and get raindrop later.
Bro, that was at like 80.
Yeah.
You got
Dude, Void was disrespectful for going on the mic and being like, I just wanted to hit raindrop.
popped off on him too.
Here. Are you pro controller?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you should.
Yeah, Void Sparkle was crazy. I don't know what's gonna happen with Leo Alcola. Leo, I don't think he's going Meta Knight versus Steve. He won last time playing Violet versus him, pretty sure. So,
Yeah, Void coming down and being like, I just wanted to hit raindrop. It was the worst exit ever, but I wanted to hit raindrop. I was like, yeah, that's crazy. I'm excited to see who Fable's playing here. I know he's been playing with Pichu. I know he has Joker. He has like a whole bunch of Cloud, Aegis, other characters. I think Aegis might be the better against Samus
Yeah,
here, because
Samus.
obviously that's who Officer is. Sam, Aegis is very, very good at punishing Samus for their weaknesses. You know, the juggles, forcing Samus to play kind of neutral.
Samus always has to guess in the matchup. Samus always has to guess in the matchup.
Yeah, and then
Like-
it's a lot of like Samus kind of has to win against Aegis. That matchup, not Aegis. But, like it's like especially in that one. Because like if Samus is guessing right, like that neutral beat can be very, very hard to recover against. I remember
Setup number
back when
6, could I get Boomer and Arrow Phoenix?
I played Aegis. I used to hate neutral down beat Samus. It like decided to just sit there and up to me every time.
That's the only weakness that character has.
I'm not saying they don't deserve it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. Palutena. I don't know if I've ever seen Palutena. And I think it's a good pick. I mean, up there is like very, very good to juggle with, which is obviously very big weakness of Samus. A couple of right guesses on the down B of Samus is going to be taking like 50.
Oh, I did 20? Bro, that was like barely
It's like
charged.
half charge, not even. Also the reflector, obviously. Here come the combos. Nice air dodge to get down through the up air. See if comes a habit or whether that's amazing. And Fable's got to be careful with those reflects. Like, it's good, but it's not that good. So we'll see what happens.
Jenny's like shooting them at a height where if
Yeah.
Palutena reflects them, it's not
Yeah.
like actually.
Already going off with like the counterplay to the reflect is crazy. Wow. Pretty bad recovery from
Would have been better for Jenny to take like a grab there to set the like.
Yeah, I
Down
agree.
smash
I
for
think
damage.
I think playing it safe, trying to get the damage. If you wound up to the right, it would have been a kill, that kind of thing. I think Fable's down throw and then going wrong. It's not gonna.
I hope not.
If it was Swift, it would have killed.
Fable going on stage with Ubby again getting punished.
Ooh, tries to go for the side B, almost gets out. Fable just seems to be eating a lot of neutral. Also, Jenny's placing them at the perfect time where Fable run in and think Jenny has it. Seems like offers to Jenny already has Fable now. There's a good up B to get past off. Still has to be careful.
Officer Jenny's calling aloud of the jumps with up, like just short up there.
Yeah.
You know, Pablo loves to go in the air.
Good side B there from Fable, kind of covered everything. With, Officer Jenny, air dodge, even the drift there off of the neutral B. Tries to call out the jump there again, but instead just gets stage playing very
Yeah,
conservative.
that was a great up B.
That was a great up B. Does a ledge cancel, but air dodges. These up B's kind of style. They're not.
I mean, I understand wanting to not go to the ledge versus Samus. But
Good parry. And Fable's got to take this kill. He's just getting hit by everything right now.
right now, what he really needs to just look for like a grab or something, just to put Samus on the ledge. That's like where Pablo really wins. Don't really need to force a neutral interaction.
Even though it looks like very one-sided right now, it's the type of thing where Fable just hasn't been all that often. But he did get into advantage. Down B's gonna pop him out of the up. Very unfortunate. But like I can easily see like if this went going into game 2, even if Fable stayed Palutena, very different. You're gonna have a way to get into advantage there.
Alright, Chad. I'll return.
I'm heading out to go play
Possibly.
freestyles. And back air not going to kill Samus. It's very heavy. We're going to see Samus on the ledge, though. We'll see. Oh, get up attack to get past the back air. Oh, and reacts to the counter at least and gets a dash attack. Tries to go for the platform cancel, misses, but it's okay. Goes unpunished. And like we were saying, Fable needs to get this kill. It's looking really bad. He's already at kill percent. You take a little bit more damage, you're going to be in up throw range. Even right now, you're probably at up throw range. Yeah, with Rage. And that's going to be game 1 to Officer Jenny. See what the bans are. That is a Battlefield and FD ban. Very interesting bans. Battlefield and FD is a very interesting combination, especially against Palutena, in my opinion. I understand the FD ban not wanting to be in disadvantage against Palutena, but Battlefield, Palutena gets a lot of platform extensions. Samus tends to like Battlefield because of the up B on the top platform. It gets to sit on other platforms too. But not bad bans all considered. And goes to the Northern Cave, which is like upper 10 Kalos. So we'll see what happens in game 2 here. Maybe switching to Sephiroth here. Not switching to Sephiroth here. Cloud. I definitely think Cloud is a very good matchup against Samus. I think once you figure out how to get around the projectiles with Cloud, it's absolutely doable. That back air can be very scary for Samus to deal with. Not all that fast, and can definitely cover like a lot of options. Cloud's also very fast. Limit kind of forces you to, if you want to camp, you have to deal with limit. If you don't want to camp, then it forces you to approach. Like any character that can kind of like force Samus to approach, you know what I mean? Like Wii Fit with her down B, other characters with charge shots, and already seeing like how much easier it is to play neutral with Cloud against Samus here. We'll see what happens. And already has limit. This is could be a very bad situation if Fable gets a limit conversion here. Gets a side B, not going to kill. Samus is very heavy. Ledge trap situation. Tries to hit the neutral get up, but does not hit it. Ooh, almost gets the punish on the up B there. Very nice neutral B to get Fable off of her tail there. Nice new tag get up to get past the ledge trapping there. We'll see. Almost gets the... Oh, down air off the top. Sour hit, by the way. There were air quotes around that sour. I love sour hits. That kill, that's my favorite. Up air almost kills, but Cloud's very heavy. Ooh, and the forward air is going to take. Even if it didn't, I don't think Cloud was making it back from that. And 2 stocks, 0%, dead even. We'll see. Seems like both of these guys, or both of these players, are kind of struggling to like get a lot of combos going. It's like 1 or 2 hits and then back to neutral. Obviously, that's fine. There's no issue with that, but I definitely think Fable against Samus, like you need to be getting those consistent, like 50% combos every time you hit her. It makes the matchup a lot easier than trying to approach and win neutral like 7 times instead of 4, you know? Because this is what happens when you enter disadvantage against Samus. There's just and Officer Jenny is still just calling out all the jumps. Very nice conversions with the down B. It's ooh, very nice down tilt. That was a very clean stock from Officer Jenny there. And Fable's on the backseat again. Already getting more conversions, and that's an SD. Unfortunate game 2 there for Fable. Game 2 going to Officer Jenny. End of this set. GG's to both of the players.
It's kind of wild to think about. Nice, Jen. You weren't doing that. People lose.
Whoa, whoa, you're an avid no character switcher? That's crazy. That's crazy.
I think he who puts the most practice into one. And practice.
Let's go Soralon. I said let's go Soralon.
Hey guys, it's Greg Gorilla on the mic. Back again for the first time in 2 weeks. And as you heard, it is save points get jiggly with it taking on Sora Lam. We'll see how things play out. And it looks like someone never updated the round label, so I'll update that really shortly. So get Sora Lam won, yes. Sorry, I have to read the scorecard because I just finished my bracket and both of them, and neither of them went well, but what else is new? And of course, if you want to follow along with the bracket, just type in exclamation bracket and you'll get it. And this is winner's quarters. I should update that now. Okay, we're set. Get jiggly with it. I don't think he's been here in the past 3 or 4 weeks or so, but it's great to have him back. Well, a month and a half, I can't remember. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to, once again, lick my wounds over the fact that I'm 0-2 yet again, so why not we just get on with this bracket particularly? Okay, we ought to be set now. I'm guessing they're starting at PS2, but I could be dead wrong about that. Oh, no, PS2. Gotta be the gentleman's agreement, of course. And Jigs has changed his name from Jigs to Attention, so I guess we better pay attention to see what he's learned from however long ago. And I was about to say, Sora, were you really going to play random? No, he has to play Sora. Don't you dare play random, Sora. We know you're a Sora. Sora. Okay, enough of those stupid gags. Let's get on with the fight. And we're off. This is going to be an uphill battle for either player because Jiggly's known for being one of the best, if not the best, Wii Fit trainer in the state. If not, number one is probably Darkblade. But when it comes to playing a character that's full of brute offense while at the same time having some mix-ups that are hard to predict, Sora Lam might very well be Delaware's master player in that regard. And I'm realizing Sora's taking his glasses off for this fight, so I guess he wants extra focus or something, or he means business, one of the two. You're not wrong, Fatal. Sora Lam has gotten good. I mean, he's always been good as far as I'm concerned. Nice forward tilt to Jigs. Gets first KO. Seeing some aerial upward tilts and Thundaga's come back. And will that work in Sora's favor? Can't capitalize just yet. A little bit of a slide from Sora. There goes the sun. Nice parry. Absorbs the impact of the Thundaga. Forward tilt from Jigs. Got the sun at the ready. There's a little bit of a spanker. Oh, I didn't even know that he could parry the sun like that. Not parry in the traditional Smash sense, but parry in the martial arts sense, where you just redirect it. That's good to know, Sora. Good study material to any of you Sora players or Sora opponents out there. Parrying the soccer ball in the Smash sense. Double parry. Very nice parry follow-up from Sora Lam. Sounds like Reflexo and Shozakai are coming up next. Not really sure what to make of that one, because Shozakai is really strong, and Reflexo, despite not being able to play Steve right now, has shown that he can do a pretty solid Mr. Game & Watch. So we'll see how those two play out in bracket, even though we can't see it on screen. And that was a nice little spike from Jigs. As I said, this was going to be an uphill battle for both of them, which meant that it was going to be neck and neck, and this is proving it. If that little upward aerial, that's going to give Jiggly his second knockout. The scissor and the upward aerial again. A little bit of a forward poke from Jigs in the air. Another redirect. Goes with the Frizaga and can't make use of that Firaga. Doing the fire, and it's not making contact, and Jigs decides to stop one of them using a soccer ball. Again, your yoga pose, Jigs, you need it in order to get a win or more on Sora. Ooh, the pinball, and Jigs somehow comes back after that. What? Either that's a bug or I don't know what's going on. And Sora Lam comes back himself. Two miraculous recoveries those were. Thankfully, I will not be needing to disconnect Ella because I use a GameCube controller that's wired. But thank you again for the kind reminder, because that does happen a fair deal here. People forgetting to disconnect controllers, that is. The soccer ball, a little bit of a sun, can't quite make contact, and gets the Thundaga from underneath the stage. A little bit of a dive from Sora Lam, tries to use Frizaga, parries, and stops the fire with the sun. A little bit of ironic contact there, if you think about it. And that was a very nicely timed sun. And what are Jigs' bans? We'll find out shortly. Small Battlefield and Smashville are Jigs' bans. And of course, in classic esports fashion, gotta rehydrate the brain. And he's crushed the bottle, so that's now just scrap plastic.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Speaking of which, I had to rehydrate myself. Sticking with the same characters, Save Point USA 2023 and his Level Up of March 2023. Gerudo Valley, huh? I guess if it's for the stage, but the song doesn't matter. What matters is the fight outcome. Ooh, Jigs with an easy 15-second spike knockout. Jiggly knows his stuff when it comes to being Wii Fit Trainer. Whether he learned that from Darkblade or whether he figured that out on his own, don't ever discount Get Jiggly with it. Yeah, and hey, Boomer. I know if you get near the mic, I will call you out. You may be able to crush me in Smash, but I will always call you out if you try to get on the mic.
I have to play loser.
So that means you'll either be taking on Sora or Jigs. No wonder why you came by to look at what's going on.
If I have to fight Sora, and if I lose, then
I've lost to both these men. I've lost to both these men. I've lost to both these men, and I know how much it hurts to lose to either of them. Especially Sora. That guy's a tactical mastermind.
Well, I have an unpatched Switch now, so I'm going to be screwing around with that.
Very well. Who keeps saying gray? I already got KO'd out of this tourney, man. That was Boaz, man. So it looks like Mandorf got 2-0 over Fable, which means that FX Darkblade and Mandorf are going on in losers round 3. Boomer got 2-0 on Good Sir and Arrow Phoenix. A little bit of a freeze there. A little bit of an up air from Jigs and an upward smash. But Soralam does have a damage advantage at the moment, so this bracket is far from done. Whenever you see either of them play, it's not going to be a fast bracket. It's going to be slow and tactical. But Jigs is looking to get a 2-0. He does not want a Game 3. And we know how well, I don't want to say desperate, but we know how determined Jigs gets. Neck and neck. He may have a key as a weapon, but does he have the key to the power? That's what Soralam is waiting to discover. It looks like he might have it. Dodges the Thundaga and parries the Sun. And he's frozen. And that's not going to allow Soralam to capitalize just yet. Hitting the soccer ball headwise. Okay, Jigs has another deep breath in his pocket. Or in the lungs, I should say. And it's now 1-1. Soon enough, we'll know what Soralam's bans are. FD and Northern Cave, very similar stages. Very slight difference with the... Did somebody's Metal Gear exclamation go off? Oh, and by the way, hi, Coral. Might as well put the mic on surround mode since Coral, the creator, is back on the mic again. I still remember when I was doing commentary at Bears with my friend No Budget Media, and you just went, "Hey, is that Grey Gorilla?"
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's how. Ever since it's. Remember, he's creator with art. When with Smash, it's destroyer. Remember the differences. But anyway, how are things going, Coral?
They're going okay. Yeah, I have to play in the winner matches today, but
so
I'm just waiting.
That's very funny, because Boomer was just here and said he had to play the loser of this game, so we know how those brackets are going to go over now. How do you think regular Bears might go over for you this Friday?
I'm excited for it. Like, it's the first time I'll be at Bears with a controller that I like using and stuff, and like... Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'll have, like, everything set, but still, I think it should be nice. I'm excited to just, like, go back.
Yeah, I haven't been to Bear since the Fall Arcadian, because without disclosing specifically what it was, you know what it was, though. There was a bit of a personal event in my life that I had to take care of, but I feel like everything's stable now, so after what's been approximately, or no, what has been 5 months, it's going to feel good for me to get back up to the laboratory as well, and Jigs, what the heck?
Surprisingly, like...
Jiggly is not human!
Surprisingly, like...
Yeah, we got a nice up tilt from Soralam. Neither of these men are easy people to take on. Like I said, you're not going to see a quick bracket when either of them are playing. Jig seems to be a lot more about rush down offense while still maintaining some distance play, whereas Sora Lom just seems to be a tactician and makes it work. A little bit of back air from Jigs. Oh, the soccer ball does its job. Get Jiggly with it. Full of surprises. Even after being away a month and a half, he has not lost his edge. According to Boomer285, it's going to be a run back between him and Sora, and he said if he gets double limbed, he's leaving, but we'll see how true that statement
because I have
is.
an unpatched Switch now, so I'm doing that stuff.
That was a good.
Very well,
stock
good
from,
sir.
From Sora. He like brought it like.
By the way, great job making top 3 last week.
Thank you, no one else was here.
Well, other than a few newcomers.
None of the people who normally eliminate me were here, so... Also seed 4, so...
Still, you
My
got...
man Spartacus had to leave, so I technically... By that technicality, I met my...
You got photography rights, that's what matters.
6 doubloons.
Definitely pretty close.
Alright, this is really close. This is... Oh, this is mustache versus mustache, beard versus beard. I can't even tell who has the upper hand. Oh, Sora might be able to close this bracket out. Parrying, that's very smart.
That's really good.
Well, he's not going to go for it. He decides not to be gutsy with the moves. Instead, he's going to take his time.
Yeah.
At Town City.
He didn't get like. I thought he was gonna go for like a smash, but I forgot he did something.
Jigs is back up somehow.
I feel like one up air from Sora will do it here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, one up tilt from Soralom could be enough to shut this hold down. What the? It's enough. And Soralom will take that 2-1. Moving him into winter semis. So that means Get Jiggly With It will be taking on Boomer 285 in losers round 3. So, yeah, Coral, we now know you'll be fighting Sora.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Coral? You got that?
I mean, it's like a good matchup. I mean, but Sora's a like good character. Still
Are
like
you
hard.
confident?
Well, Sora has the best recovery of all, doesn't he?
I mean, it's like really good, but like, it's not like bad by any means. But I just mean it's kind of like you can still hit him. Like it's not like like if you compare like Bayonetta versus like Sora, it's like Bayonetta's like harder to like hit her for like recovering. Like Sora's like recovery goes like super far, but it's like easier to hit him sometimes.
If I'm not very talkative, I'm just multitasking at the moment.
Oh no. Yeah, I just meant that like it's kind of like Sora's recovery is kind of like a better like version of like King K. Rool. It's not like 1-to-1, but just in the sense that like it goes really far and like he has a lot of and like he has way more mix-ups than King K. Rool does. But like it's just like explodable sometimes. That's all.
Right on setup number 4, can I please have Get Jiggly With It and Boomer?
He's never gonna know. Boaz will never know.
I think I already know. Is it what Coral did last week?
No, I'm just looking at the bracket.
I'll look at the vibe later.
Okay, now that little gag's out of the way. Boaz and Officer Jenny. Officer Jenny, a first-timer last week and managed to win that tournament, believe it or not. Let's see how she can do in the Save Point Monthly Level Up now. She said she was going to bring some friends back this week, and I'm guessing that turned out to be true. So, let's see how she does with Apple's version of Samus, taking on the charcoal palette for K. Rool, I'm certain. Yep, there it is. Or maybe not.
No?
Don't you dare play Piranha Plant. I will lose all faith in you if you choose that.
What game? You won with Kate? Of course, yeah.
Are we going to have another standoff like we did several months back?
No.
Yeah, please do not let that happen.
Inferno's not here.
Oh yeah, that's exactly why it'd have to be Inferno.
Don't go.
Inferno is a somebody else.
How do you know it's gonna do that?
For first time, I think ever on stream, Boaz has elected to play Piranha Plant. My life is complete. So it's time for Waluigi as a Piranha Plant taking on Apple's version of Samus Aran. So should we call this iSamus? Or the Samus Book Pro? I don't know.
And the Samus.
By the way, just saying this, I'm a Windows/Linux guy over Apple. The only thing I like Apple-wise is the iPod. But enough about that mess. Let's get back into everything. And Jenny's already off to a very commanding start. Well, she is an officer, so if you're an officer, you gotta make those commands be delivered. Okay, I don't even know what I just said. You gotta order the commands. There you go. And, man, Cora, what a sight it would be if you and Jenny ended up facing each other in bracket and on stream. That would be one for the Save Point history books.
Yeah, we could end up.
That could be the sour green apple versus the technological apple. Or Granny Smith apple, that's what green would be. Yeah, so I don't know if we've ever had a... Oh, Kadastu13, thanks for coming to be a first-time chatter, and it seems like you're a Soralam fan. You'll be happy to know he's made winter semis, so... He will be taking on... Oh yeah, Coral, I forgot, we already discussed that. I thought it was going to be someone here, but no, the winner of this bracket is going to be taking on Emba, the #1 seed in the tournament and #1 in Delaware in winter semis on the other side. Officer Jenny off to a good start. A little bit of a parry from Boaz. Shooting the rocks the wrong way does a little bit of a neutral B. Who manages to go right through that power. Here comes the spike ball. It's going to go right over Jenny's head. But there's one thing that is not going over Officer Jenny's head at the moment, and that's victory. Victory is clearly on her mind. Boaz isn't going to make that up smash connect.
Yeah, he definitely. I mean, I know he doesn't play Plank, but like, I forget what frame like Max Up Smash is, but it's definitely like you can't like the way Jenny did like her neutral air and stuff. It's like hard to like punish him.
Yeah, and it can't really lock you in. The up smash from Piranha Plant can't lock you in like Inklings can, which also doesn't really work to the Piranha Plant's favor.
It's funny because I feel like there's barely any VODs of this matchup. I mean, I'm sure there's some of like Samus versus Piranha Plant, but like barely anybody plays Piranha Plants.
Yeah, well, Piranha Plant was originally meant to be nothing more than a joke. Although haven't some people actually won tournaments with this character?
Yeah, there's like somebody called Lucky who's like really good. I mean, I forget like what region they're from exactly, but I know they're like a really good Piranha Plant player.
And Boaz felt the need to taunt. Look at that smug grin on his face as he decides to go with the Piranha Plant taunt. Goes right through the beam. Ooh, parried. Doesn't make the hit, however. And we got some people watching on standby, and that's knockout number 2 to Officer Jen. What the heck is going on with you, Coral?
She taunted.
Oh, she taunted too. Oh, she wanted to make sure Boaz felt karma. And that's whoa! Boaz just threw it.
The backer, like,
threw it in the trash.
Fast falling with backer kind of just like kills you sometimes.
So that's number 1 to Officer Jenny.
I have no idea why they made Plants backer like that.
Kalos? Battlefield and Town City. Going to small battlefield again, huh? Are we finally going to see a King K rule? Yep, he's actually going with his wits this time. So now we get to see Apple's version of Samus versus a charcoal gator. Or crocodile. He's a crocodile, not a gator. Oh, speaking of gators, congratulations to the University of Florida last night for setting an NCAA record in the men's relay in swimming. And they did it by 1/100th of a second over Cal Berkeley. Okay, that's your college sports. Back to esports. Officer Jenny looking a little shaken up in the start of this match, but quickly regaining focus. Ooh, punch to the calf, or was that the femur? Yeah, it's a very odd forward smash, and it's slow, but if it hits, it will hurt.
Yeah, I just been like, he did forward smash, and I was just like, why did he do forward smash at like 40? I mean, it definitely worked. I mean, it was just like definitely like unexpected.
Ooh, that up smash.
Yeah, she definitely has to watch out where she lands.
Keels over like the Berlin Wall. Look at Boaz go.
That was interesting. Like, I mean, Florida does do that, but it was cool that she like got around the forward smash and then like get punched, but she still managed to hit him like before there.
Yeah, Boaz making use of side Bs like always. And they almost always manage to make contact. Parries the cannonball.
Yeah, the onus is definitely on Jenny to like hit it. Because I mean, like, she's also just trailing.
Ooh, very nice counter. Yeah, Jenny's got a lot of ground to make up because Boaz is gaining momentum quickly. Okay, Jenny's opened a little bit of a window. Oh, now she's gaining momentum. Just as Boaz is gaining some, Jenny gained some herself. And look at the forward airs. Jenny making a very, very quick comeback on Boaz in this fight.
Yeah, like, Samus is a bit on cable, so really. Because he's just so big.
Yeah, that's
hard for him to avoid stuff.
That's the absolute biggest Achilles heel that, not Boaz, but K. Rool has. It's huge. His huge bit hitbox makes him really easy to get knockouts on and just generally make contact with.
And I've noticed that Jenny's advantage stage is pretty good in general. Like, she's good at like catching landings. And, like, she's been like keeping like she like barely got hit that time. Like, she definitely like got hit on it, but like it was definitely like she was down and she like brought it right back and flipped it.
Heels over and cannot make contact with Jenny that time. Ooh, nice spot dodge. That was a textbook spot dodge to smash attack follow-up. I hope if anybody's doing VOD review this week, make sure that goes in your film study repertoire.
That was good.
Hey, Boaz is in big trouble now. Needs some kind of momentum, but can't quite find the pendulum swing yet. Picks up the crown.
Definitely gonna take a few more like hits, like kill cable.
Okay, he's got something working now.
This could be dangerous, but he went for the suction instead.
Oh,
Okay,
Officer
but
Jenny.
Now
There's a window. Oh, but Officer Jenny manages to tech, I think. Oh, Boaz almost got sent down to losers. That was very close. Oh, managed to reflect the beam. Gets the clap.
No.
And of course, the up special from Samus is not one of the best, so not going to be enough, especially against Boaz. Or K. Rool, I mean. Oh, Boaz, that was a big mistake to go down smash.
Get in, and she just like backed up.
Oh, and Boaz, if you want to know what we were laughing about, you can come look now.
I know what it is. Maybe. Ah.
Yay!
The band in front of it.
Karasu 13, yeah, that's one of our new chatters. But Officer Jenny definitely made the point of why Kalos ought to be banned, because she made an example of it with a 2-0 sweep.
Well, Kalos was
Well, it is now, because you just got 2-0'd. You just got officered.
I can't deny that fact.
Okay, that was one of the dumbest past tense verbs I ever made up. It's not just crazy, it's ludicrous.
Yes! Yes! I wanted to play around for so long!
So, the number 2 get Jiggly with it, going on to take the number 12 Manendorf in losers, round 4. Manendorf was the one who eliminated me from the tournament. I was seeded 18th out of 20, mind you. So, looks like Officer J will be taking on number 1 in the state, and that, of course, is Emba.
Please have Emma versus Officer Jenny.
And she's going back to the same chair, but... Come on, STG's Emba, where are you? Emba's too busy playing Tekken, it seems.
Winner
Emba, quit it with Heihachi. Yes, I'll make sure of that. I just want to make sure to update tag first. Thank you for reminding me, Yellow. You're a very valuable asset, of course.
This is best of 5, guys. Best of luck.
Yes, now it's officially best of 5, so the stakes have gotten higher. Speaking of steaks, I could use a filet mignon right about now. Did Boomer just get double eliminated by Sora?
Bro, I'm tired. I need to go. I need to go home. So.
Yeah, well, it's daylight saving time now, but go rest anyway. Unpopular opinion, if daylight saving time lasts any longer this year, even though it just started, I'm going to be really, really upset.
I don't know. I feel like daylight savings time has gotten been good for me. I've been waking up a lot earlier than usual.
I mean, I get up early just in general anyway. It's just my whole issue with daylight saving time is that in the summertime, it's so hard to fall asleep at a half-decent hour.
Oh yeah, that is true.
But enough about that. Pokemon Trainer versus Samus. I mean, Samus Book Pro. I mean, Samus. And I've noticed Emba's now swapped between the yellow-hatted female trainer and Trainer Red when he plays Pokemon Trainer.
I didn't even notice that the last time we played. Like, I like saw the VOD.
Yeah, it started about 2-3 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, I was just like, I saw him playing at FFG, and I was like, when did he start using this color? And I was like, oh, he was using this.
Oh, are you talking about the FFG monthly that was last Saturday? Or, yeah, 2 Saturdays ago? He, Rokugel, and I went to that.
I know.
And not too surprisingly, Emba won that monthly.
I just couldn't see this being.
Ooh, pushes back. There's some recoil on that Squirtle. And here comes Ivysaur. When you see Ivysaur come out, I think maybe it was Boomer who said earlier, I don't know for sure, but somebody earlier said that when you see Ivysaur, you might as well just accept the fact that there's going to be punishment ensuing or something like that.
It's definitely like, Ivysaur definitely has a lot of power.
Yeah.
I mean, Squirtle has like kill setups and stuff, but it's definitely not as...
Yeah, and Charizard you want for the brute force in the desperation moments or for heavy throws. Other than that, Charizard's not really a stellar pick.
Yeah, Embo was down, but definitely made.
Well, hey, he's not number 1 in Delaware for nothing.
I think he was going for the platform. But, I mean, I don't know if it might have would have killed or something. He missed
Forward
the
throw.
platform, so he got the...
Come on, Ivysaur! Officer Jenny starting to study Emba a little bit. I don't know if she's ever fought him before, but if she has... Oh, they have?
Yeah.
So surely she has some kind of familiarity with his tactics and strategies.
Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know like how many times they... But I know, like, last year they played at, like, an epic twice.
And a little bit of a medium standard B. And with that, up special. Very nice up special. A bit of up tilt.
That was a good...
Although I will say, one thing I do like about the monthly, speaking of Save Points Monthly, I'm glad we started a lot earlier in the afternoon, so that way we can spend as much time here as we need / want, and we can still get to bed before it's 11 or 12. But that's an off-topic matter. I should be analyzing the fight, not just be doing color commentary. Ooh, very nice forward tilt by Emba. That's how you edge guard.
That was good spacing.
Jenny's starting to work up the beams and the damage. Yep, there are the setups that Emba's known for with Squirtle.
He's doing a good job of like the stage and pushing Jenny to the corner.
A little bit of up air from Samus. Ooh, parried, but still broke through with some multi-hits. That's what's going to happen even if you parry.
That's a good back throw. Like, it puts advantage.
Ooh, that's good distance play, and that might be the longest Vine grapple I've ever seen Emba pull off.
Yeah, it's like really long. I don't know why. It's like so long. That was a good bait.
Someone call Green Thumb. Someone needs to... Or Lawn Doctor. Someone needs to get those vines trimmed out of the yard. Ooh, nice spot dodge, but oh, switches just as soon as Jenny was about to make contact. A little down throw, but can he? No, he's not going to be able to get an aerial KO. Can't get the headbutt here, but does an over-the-shoulder throw. And here comes Charizard. A little bit of forward air from Jenny. There's a dash from Charizard.
That was bad, just because like she lost charge. Like she has to like get it back.
There's the beam, and oh, with the tail!
Good spacing. Even though like Charizard's back air versus Samus's forward is kind of like that Charizard's back air is just massive.
They're running it back at the Pokemon Stadium 2. I don't know why I include the, but it is.
Does it sound cool? Official.
Yes, it does. Just like how you have to say the Ohio State University. I can't remember how much money the Ohio State University had to pay just to put the on their school name.
Really?
Yeah.
You have to pay?
Yeah, because if you want to be the university known for that, you gotta pay a pretty heavy trademark fee, I'm sure. Anyway, oh, by the way, hi, Reflexto. Actually, how did things go for Reflexto? Ow, wow.
Yeah. I almost got Kazuya. Like, the losers round 1.
Wow.
I had to kill.
Well, Shozakai's tough all the way around. I fought him before, he's never easy. But let's just say, if you guys want a free VIP pass to the next bracket, you're listening to him. And there you go, there's a knockout for Ivysaur. It's Squirtle. Emba has hardly any damage so far, so Officer J has already got her work cut out for her in game 2. Ooh, dodges. Spot dodges the grapple. Good forward tilt, a little bit of a dash, and a downward throw. There's the surf. There's the surf, and now here's the turf. Here comes Ivysaur. Oh, nice spike from Jenny, but Emma dodges before she can get the follow-up. That might have potentially been a KO, but who knows for certain. Ooh, that spike! But Jenny's back. Charging up her beam. Blocks a headbutt, and there's a side smash. Switch to Charizard at the right moment. That way you can get your jump and your up B back. Seeing some grapple pokes from Jenny. And that's how you do an up tilt.
Yeah, the bomb like popped him out too. Not like that.
Yeah, it was almost like beach soccer, where compared to regular soccer, just like in beach soccer, you gotta flip the ball up and then kick it. Same sort of thing happened there.
I see like Jenny tried to do like down throw in there, but I think like for dash.
Yeah, great job, Squirtle. And here comes Charizard again. Emba's looking for a quick KO, and that strength with Charizard might be what he needs. Only problem is that huge hitbox, and Jenny's making a real example of how big that hitbox is. But looking hard for it. Blocks the up smash, and there's the forward throw.
I think what I'm seeing so far is that I think sometimes Jenny just needs to better pressure stuff. Like, she's not like doing bad. I just mean like he up smash like the shield and she like pay for him and stuff. But she didn't like get a punish. She needs to make sure she like punishes names that she does have. Because you know Emba's not gonna give her wins.
Yeah, well, I am starting to see, Jenny is starting to see through some of Emba's downward throw reads and setups. She's now blocking at the right moments and pushed him away with the water gun, or her away. There's a bit of a dash. Samus's dash is, I guess, one of the stronger ones since it's a shoulder and it's armored.
Oh, yeah, dash attack is pretty strong.
All depends on what material you have on you, I guess. Nice little back air from Jenny. Samus's back air definitely one of the strongest ones.
Yeah, it's always been like pretty strong. Like in most games that I know.
Yeah, that move right there is the only one I can say that is significantly weak as the up special from Samus. You need to have a really high ceiling in order for it to really count.
Yeah, like a low ceiling. Or like something I like to do is like do DI mix-ups and stuff. Or else it doesn't like killer.
Ooh, very nice set with the beam. Jumps the beam. And the up throw. As I've always said before, Samus's up throw is one of the most satisfying and powerful ones. Brought Squirtle back out. Emba must have a setup in mind. A little bit of a shock, but can't do anything for that. There's a little bit of forward tilt from Emba. An up throw. The block, and there's an upward tech. Forward throw. Ivysaur stops the follow-up with an up air. Now they're just fighting with projectiles, and Jenny's got something in the works. Exactly what, though, we don't know yet.
Definitely have to see if Jenny or Emba will close this out. Because Emba definitely like had the...
Yeah, Emba had a very gracious lead, and Jenny's trying to take that away. Or... stops the beam. Oh, that was not a move that Emba could afford. That was a very punishable move.
Oh my.
Emba's going to be watching that moment over and over again on VOD review.
Hello, Yeet Smash? Yeet Smash?
This game is trash. That's crazy.
This game is a scrapyard, Jigs.
No, that was a good game. That was great Smash.
I'm trying to play off his puns.
Up until the last hype. Yeah. That's what I live for right there.
Which, by the way, Inferno and P3 were missing you guys. P3 was supposed to come today, I thought.
Yeah, he ducked out.
Well, I did get to play him in friendlies yesterday over Wi-Fi, and... oh man, I was crying inside the whole time. Oh, Jay switched up to Fusion Suit Samus now. Or as I like to say, Aqua. It looks very much Aqua Samus. Ooh, look at those up tilts from Emba. Is this Jenny's I Mean Business palette?
Huh?
Is this her I Mean Business palette? Because look, it went from I Samus to Fusion Suit Samus.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm not even sure if she meant to like. It kind of looked like Emba, like they pressed start and I don't know if she meant to like pick this one or not. I mean, she's stuck in it.
I tell you, Coral and I are like peanut butter and English muffins because I'm the one who keeps trying to be exuberant and he's the polar opposite, and that's what makes Jiggly laugh. I've had it. Peanut butter and English muffins are good. They're really good. Especially when you toast the English muffin. My favorite late night snack, as a matter of fact, is peanut butter and English muffins. Okay, why am I going on with food commentary? This isn't mukbang. Unless you want me to turn into that guy from Korea who laughs while eating ice cream and a lot of takeout food. A little bit of a standard A in the air from Charizard. Yeah, this is best of 5 because we're in semis now.
I love watching him. I'm not saying she's not.
That Charizard just decided to lie down and bide its time. Ooh, missed the up smash. That allows Jenny to get a hit. Oh, there you go. Now you get the up smash. Little back air from Squirtle. Misses the down tilt, forward tilt. That Surf. What was with that exchange? Jenny should have had something, and so should Emba.
Yeah, that's what I mean about like he's kind of like dropping punish. Even though that was like a weird.
Great edge guard with the squirt gun or water gun.
I'm surprised the forwarder just went over. I missed it.
And that standard A from Ivysaur is probably the best standard A of the 3 Pokemon. Good old multi-hits, and they're not light ones either.
That's good. But he didn't get the sweet spot, so like she's still living.
Yep.
But that was a good nair to like send her back on. And the razor.
Oh, that's what we needed to see.
He got like a really good razor.
Good quality family entertainment, everybody. Emba bringing you good quality family entertainment since December of 2018, I guess. Emba's really finding his moves and his groove now. Can't get the headbutt, but very nice parry. little bit of beam. Some little exchanges. Oh, not gonna make contact with Samus. Is that thunder outside? I thought I heard thunder for. No, that was last night, I think. Ooh, that.
He didn't like keep track of the bombs.
Yeah, that down B managed to help Samus break out of the grab from Charizard. Oh, missed the sweep. There's a sweep in the air this time, though. This bracket's been full of surprises, I tell you what. Come on, be the bounty hunter you are, Samus. Besides, I guess these qualify as extraterrestrials.
Whoa.
Oh, he's... Whoa, 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 whoa. What is all this about?
Yeah, he can't neutral get.
This is not Officer Jenny's day to pick up the garbage. She gets 2-1 on Embo so far.
Yeah, he can't like neutral get up into the bombs. Does that happen?
Same bands as last time, she says. I already forgot what bands those were. Jenny is an AUG. She's good. Yes, she is an AUG. I know it's OG. I'm reading it as it's typed.
That's crazy.
Jenny is in fact an AUG. I agree with you entirely, Jix.
Yeah, like I think the last time she just didn't get the right.
And it's
color.
yet another fight. It's yet another fight at Small Battlefield. And besides, why mute the mic when we have arguments with the guy staying behind us? That's part of the fun of being at Save Point USA. People screwing around on casual item stuff on illegal stages. Why does this have to happen with Aero Phoenix and all these other guys every time I'm on the mic? Yeah, back to this game. Thank you for reminding me, sir.
Yeah, you're good. I got you.
But now Emba's gone back to his more trademark color palette. I just realized that now.
Yeah, the neutral get up for like sort of like biting it.
Man, that whole...
Here's Charizard. Barney the Charizard got some barbecue on his breath. Look at that go. Ooh, missed the up smash, and Jenny manages to go right for the grab. And there's a little bit of an up air. Flare Blitz. And Jenny's not going to be able to... I didn't even know you could go up B after using Flare Blitz. Oh, that is bad news for Emba, yet very bad news. If Samus could be a taxidermist, that would have been a real head trophy on Charizard, no doubt. That was very, very much well done.
That's what I was. Is that why I thought?
Yeah, he missed the window for that grab.
I've seen it worded in video games. That's where my knowledge comes from.
Oh, parries galore from Officer Jenny. Here comes Charizard again. That time Charizard gets the exchange. A little bit of up air from Officer Jenny. Bit of a standard 1-2 punch, or just a 1 punch that time. And a lot of forward airs from Jenny. Samus' forward airs are some of the most useful assets you can have. Blocks the grapple whip. Dodge again. Oh, my words are just a mishmash of things at this stage. Now Emma's got the follow-up. Decides not to go for Surf, however. There's an up B from Officer Jenny. Got him as soon as he was changing Pokemon. That is an anomaly. That was frame perfect.
Yeah, he did neutral get up again.
It's the safest thing. That's just what's scary about it. Because against good players, it's really scary to do anything else. You get it, like,
Blocks
good players, it's
the
like,
shield.
Feels like they know every option.
Got the grapple, Officer Jenny. That time can't get a hit in the air. There you go, up
He
throw.
got stuck on the platform.
Officer Jenny might be pulling off an upset. There's potential for the number 2 or number 4 seed to take number 1 down to losers.
Yeah, he wouldn't like chill.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Any tournaments he can't.
There goes bomb.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh man, just a dodge.
He's gonna lose me, so like, he's allowed to do that actually.
Yeah, he didn't get the Vine Whip there. Yeah. He
Yep,
got
that
the-
plume was what he needed.
He was trying to get off the platform.
Back to Squirtle. This is starting to look like a pattern with them, but don't you know? Yeah, but he's got the power-ups, or I mean the follow-ups. Why did I say power-ups? Oh yeah, because there's crap going behind me.
Gotta like watch his landing.
Yeah, the landing will have a big... Oh! Went right through that tiny little neutral B.
That was a good up B. Yeah, I was like, I expected he switch.
Well, yeah, here comes Ivysaur. Emba knows how to make his Ivysaur work.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, he's scouting out the way Jenny's trying to escape.
There's a little bit of a forward tilt, I believe.
Yeah.
A little bit of a stun, can't quite get the grab.
Yeah, he went too much for like.
Emba in an unfamiliar territory in winter semis. But here comes Charizard. Gets an up tilt, and Emba's taking this into Fight 5.
Yeah, he definitely
FD
like,
Northern Cape
punished
again.
more landings there.
Barney the barbecue breath does it.
You got this. You got this. Agreed.
Yeah.
So
Just breathe, get into your Zen state. I'm not very Zen myself, but... Stephanie Amy, thank you. Yeah, that's what they just said, so... Sisterly love. Sisterly love. The commentator is hilarious. Well, you should say commentators, because Coral's sitting at my side. Yes, sir. Back to the game. Man, Manendorf just loves to harass me, it seems, so I'm just going to get back to talking about the game. Yeah. So yeah, this is neck and neck. This is a lot closer than... Well, I mean, I figured this was going to be a close matchup, but with a 1-4, I was expecting it to be a little more distant.
I mean, Jenny's definitely beaten Emba before, so it's not like out of the question.
Yeah, it's not out of the question. I mean, P3's also managed to defeat Emba, and I think...
that would have been kind of crazy if he got.
I think MPG's managed to defeat Emba before, but I don't know for a fact.
Yeah.
Because MPG's only been here once.
Yeah, but I mean, MPG is like really good. I mean, not that Emba's not really good, but like, yeah, like he's like number one.
He's power active Philly.
Well, even though he's a Delaware resident, that's the funniest thing.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, misses the down smash.
He's missing like the grab punish timing. Like he rolled behind it, but then he like charged for way too long.
Just the forward tilt, gets a block. Officer Jenny these two are just doing the jumpity jumps now. Fire with fire, and it looks like Officer Jenny's fire is the one that's working at the moment.
Yeah,
and first blood, or first KO will go to Emba.
Definitely have to see if Jenny can bring this back, though.
Yeah, it's very possible because this has been a real tennis match, this whole bracket. Yeah, Samus Aran is a female.
She's almost getting loud.
And I just remembered he told me not to read the comments, so I should get back to this. So, yeah, seeing a lot of jumps. Ooh, and Officer Jenny had a really clean follow-up there. Up B to up air. Maybe that's something for Coral to study. Unless, of course, Coral already knows that.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely, like, took advantage of the fact that Pokemon Trainer's just bad at landing.
Yeah, I gotta say, Pokemon Trainer, all three Pokemon are subpar at hitting the ground properly.
Yeah, both of these characters are just bad at landing. Like, I mean, like, Pokemon Trainer and Samus. Like, I mean, Samus has, like, things to help her and stuff, but it's definitely, like, harder for her to land.
That water gun has bought him a window to do some real damage now, and he's doing just that.
Yeah, Jenny definitely has to watch these grabs.
It's Charizard.
But to be fair, Emba's also not punishing them like super hard. But a lot of them just have whip. Yeah, he tried to like get the landing. But yeah, that's good.
And just like that, this is... I have a big feeling this is going to be a photo finish, this bracket.
Yeah.
And, yep, just as I say, that's exactly what's happening. Oh, very nice switch of Squirrel to Ivysaur. Officer Jenny is still doing little chips away, just whittling the wood, trying to carve out a masterpiece of a KO. Charizard, and there you go. That is the wood sculpture. Down to the wire for a spot at guaranteed top 3 and a spot in the winners finals. Officer Jenny. Officer Jenny might as well join the SWAT team. I mean, look at her go. There's a grab. Emba. Oh, Emba got punished.
He didn't fall.
The poor landing definitely hurt him there.
Yeah, I thought he was just gonna fall through.
Somehow that beam does not make contact. Are we going to see Ivysaur right about now? I have a feeling it's coming. Yes, it is.
Yeah, he used the water gun to get stage control first.
Yeah, that gave him plenty of time to set up. Very smart
He
move.
definitely has to like watch out for these grabs in the corner.
Oh, headbutt.
What? That was weird.
That was a very odd connection.
That might have been accident. I agree. I was like, what?
He has to watch out for like.
Nah, man. Almost.
Yeah, he
Okay.
could punish that harder.
Officer Jenny needs to find an answer of some kind. Officer Jenny was almost knocked out there. If that's a forward throw.
Yeah.
Oh, Officer Jenny's still here. Officer Jenny is determined to the T with a capital D.
I'm surprised he's not up smashing.
It seems like Emba's trying to learn not to allow any kind of openings for Officer Jenny
Yeah,
this
but
time.
Jenny's doing a good job of not dying so far. Yeah. No.
And there you go, Emba in a very close series is going to be representing the winners finals, or at least moving on winners finals. Officer Jenny will be taking on Get Jiggly with it in losers.
Go get another shot. Get another shot.
Emba! Emba!
That is good meat smash right there.
And I thought the shave I had last night was close.
Yo, dude, people would pay to watch that.
Yeah, forget Pacquiao Mayweather. Officer Jenny Emba. Coral! Get off the mic, you're now on the controller.
I have never seen Charizard not work.
It's like I didn't
The approach is just terrifying. I'm like, do I react? I don't know how to react to Frank Rock Smash.
Something tells me this will not be the end of Officer Jenny's run because I have a good feeling that she'll be just powering through the losers bracket, but we'll find out. And it looks like Soralam 1 is going up against Coral the Creator.
Unfortunately, we did miss Boaz versus Freestyles.
Yes, we did.
Randoms.
They all did randoms?
They chose to do randoms.
I had to take off my hat and the headset just to do that. I am very sad. That just crushed my soul, Ella.
We'll save the
Okay,
replay
leave
for
your
you.
beautiful violet controller. What, is Jiggly going to the can now?
I gotta wait for Coral.
Of course, Coral in the can, once keeping up old cliches.
Coral knew his match was coming up, and he chooses to do this now.
Yeah, he was watching the game. He was watching the game. And then the second they were like, oh, Coral and Soralam are stream.
Yeah, and
It's every
when,
time.
I,
It is
when I mentioned it to
every
Coral,
time.
you gotta love Coral's excuse he gave me a couple weeks back. I mean, I don't want to hold that in during the bracket. What if I have to go in my bracket?
I do that same thing.
I'm gonna give Coral a 5-minute warning before I call each of the matches.
I was gonna say,
Also, like-
Coral, you be a man. You hold that in.
Not drink too much.
Hold that in until the bracket's over. But if you hold it in, then you're more focused.
No, you're really not. You're thinking about the fact that I need to pee.
Well, you know, as Ryan Stiles once said on Who's Line, gotta pee. Gotta pee. Okay, is Coral back yet? No, he's not. You gotta love this halftime show. You know what? Just for that, let's move up the Be Right Back scene because Coral's gonna take a while before he's right back. And besides, this will at least give us time to see these beautiful comments on screen. Coral is sure. Coral, man. Coral takes highest every time. Yes, he does. Yes, he does, Jix. You are not wrong. Come on, Coral, you're not literally under the sea. I know that you can make it, and I have a feeling you can hear me too. Hey, at least this gives me time to check my phone, because I'm sure my best friend's been messaging me or something.
I feel that I feel
Because I never feel that way.
Wait, one more one.
Gotta have fun with these. Number one. Dude, some days you're gonna go 0-2. It's gonna happen. I've been. It's in your career. What? It's it's gonna happen.
Alrighty.
Hopefully not anytime soon. That's usually what I try to avoid.
Okay, Coral, you finally done from being in the ocean. So, now that Coral's actually at the table, why don't we switch the scene back to the game? There we go.
Why did you kill me? Victory is my destiny.
You just gotta love the shenanigans that occur when people play illegal friendlies. And when I say illegal, I mean with items and stages that should never be in tournaments. Oh, and by the way, we better not go to Venom, Coral. I hate Venom.
What?
I said I hate Venom. We do not play Venom, Coral.
Oh, okay.
Hey, great girl.
Oh, hey, Shadow. How's it going?
Good to see you again.
You as well. Oh, but that marathon melee we had tonight, my god, that made me tired. It was best of 19 because there were only 2 of us playing.
Best of 19.
Went to 13 games in total. Okay, bye, Ghost. Hi, Ghost. Bye, Ghost.
I know, nothing else.
Hi, Coral again. So first he has to run to the can, then he has to get his controller. I mean, oh my god, man. Why don't we just go under the sea? Hey, Delfino Plaza has a sea. That's where Coral can be a true Coral.
Alright, finally we have LevelUp versus Coral. Maybe.
At long last.
This will be
Coral.
a best of 5, guys. Best of luck.
Coral, I'm gonna curse you just like a baseball team the next time you have to take a urination break. Come on, let's get started already. PS2, yay, we can finally get started. Woo-hoo-hoo. And I don't know what's going on with Soralam's face cam, but it looks a little jagged. Thank you, Soralam, for fixing that. I don't know who decided to jiggle it up, unless, of course, maybe it was Jiggly. Oh, maybe it was Jenny. Who knows? And yeah, here comes the Granny Smith Apple Samus. Will it be Granny Smith Apple versus the I Samus Apple Samus? I have a feeling it's coming. No, you don't play Sonic, Sora. I play Sonic. Okay, let's get it on. But looks like Karasu13 is a fan of Sora because he plays Sora, so let's get it on. I'm expecting this to be a lot of steps from both and a lot of patience from Coral. Okay, there he goes. Sora knows the steps with the up Bs. Very, very tactile Soralam is, and there you go! There you go, now he's got it. Okay, so Soralam already off to a blazing start. And knowing Coral, I have a feeling he's going to potentially throw the first 2 games, just say it's a warm-up, and then turn to beast mode. So we're seeing a lot of forward airs from Coral. Gets the spike, but not quite the spike he wanted. It was just a little bit of post-contact. Oh yeah, I forgot I was guarding your controller. See you later, Jiggly. So great to have Jiggly back here. But, alas, there's a little sweep from Samus. Dropping the bombs on Sora, making sure he cannot pull off that repetitive series of up specials. There you go, I think. Oh, every time I think there's going to be a knockout, I'm so disappointed. There you go. It takes a shoulder rush this time. Oh, and by the way, Mick Dan, if you're watching this, where are you? I'm sad you're not here. Anyway, just as I was expecting, Soralom's being very tactical, Coral's being very patient. Thundaga misses, but we get a nice little up special from Soralom. Ooh, very nice spot dodge. That gives Sora a potential setup, which he does not decide to go with. Ooh, there's a little bit of a slip and slide. Misses the Thunder. And somehow, Coral's back on stage. Dropping the ball. There's a little bit of an explosion. It's really hard to tell who has the greater swing of momentum in this bracket. Say, is it patience that's going to be the winner, or is it going to be tactics? It gets a little bit of a standard poke. Kitty Curl sure seems to be a pretty big fan of Soralom, and rightfully so. I mean, look at Sora go. I mean, Sora's a pretty floaty character, but somehow those floats manage to make you feel the hurt. And Soralom's proving that axiom once again. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Speaking of hurt. Yep. Okay, so Soralom has the advantage, but Coral can strike like a rattlesnake at any moment, so... Oh, somehow dodges the Thundaga. Oh, there he goes. There goes the beam. A little bit of a Charlie horse. And Coral is equalizing everything. Manages to parry the up B. Has that happened with a Sora player at save point before? I'm not sure. Ooh, that's gonna hurt Coral's foot. That gives Soralom one game. Sounds like it's empty in Northern Cave. If you're banning something that's Final Destination-esque, probably a smart move. Sora and Samus, they're back again. Game number 2, and we're running it back to PS2. Very appropriate with the 2s, huh? Okay, so I should be focusing on my job at the moment. At the same time, I want to show this to my friend, but looks like Coral is off to a little bit more of an offensive start this time. Just as I say that, Soralom has an answer of his own. A little bit of spot dodge from Sora. Don't know why he went with it, but it's not harming anything.
This is the power right.
This is for a chance to take on Emba in Winners Finals. Emba's already guaranteed himself a spot in the top 3. Who else is going to guarantee themselves that spot? A little bit of forward air. That forward air is definitely punishable near a ledge. But Soralom's got the up B answer to that. I don't know if Soralom's made top 3 before, but if he hasn't, he has a chance to make history tonight. And he manages to come back from that just fine. Tries to go for a parry for some reason, but there goes Sora's first stock. Solarlom. We should start calling him that. That's a pretty interesting name. Vanna, thanks for confirming that. So, if Soralom can get a win over Coral, he might finally make some bank. Or he will, because top 3, every top 3er is guaranteed bank. But there's a knockout on Coral. A little bit of forward air. Throws out the whip. Can't get it. And can't get the beam either or forward air. Sora's reading Coral fairly well. And that oof may be copyrighted, but Dean might be telling him, no, I want to copyright that oof on you, Coral. And he's doing a very good job of that so far. A lot of forward airs, a lot of up B follow-ups. Oh, stops it. Stops the grab potential. Ooh, parries that. Very nice way of parrying, going straight for an up B. Oh, he's back up. Coral's dodging those Thundagas at the right moment, seeming to know where their hit points are. Oh, he might have targeted that the wrong direction. I don't know if he meant to do a side B like that, and that gives Sora Lom an easy second KO. Looks like we got at least 3 or 4 big fans of Sora in the crowd, so I can already tell they're probably just chewing on popcorn and enjoying this whole bracket with him. But Coral equalizes everything, just showing how even this matchup truly is. Gets a standard B. Everybody let those embers burn because he just shot off a Firaga. Let those embers burn in the chat. Goes bit for a forward throw. Oh, he misses the up smash. Had that locked Sora in, that could have done some significant damage in this fight. Ooh, good. Dodges through the Thundaga. He's got the Blizzaga now. A little bit of an up special from Coral. Not a strong attack per se, but it definitely does the job in getting leverage. Okay, Sora's got a little bit of a follow-up. Sora might have a chance to get his third and final KO here in Game 2. Misses the up special, but it doesn't hurt Coral in any way, shape, or form. There's a side smash. Sora long. Wow. There's a back throw. Firaga. Oh, he gets him on the ledge with a sliding tackle. Game number 2 goes to Sora Lom. Sora Lom has been full of surprises and pleasant ones at that. Did he just clip that? Did you just clip that? It might have been by accident, but that's kind of funny. Looks like Coral needs to make a little modifications to his controller. I think the knob's gone a bit loose. Pale white skin. He says he wants that clip to be saved, so if anyone watched the VOD, I guess you take up his offer. Save the clip. I don't know if it's Heat Smash worthy per se, but it's definitely memorable, I guess. So, Sora Lom is 2 games strong, but let's not forget, Coral is known for making a boom, a very loud comeback when he's 2 games down. So, you might have just awoken a sleeping giant, Sora, but we'll see if that giant comes to fruition. Sora Lom's up 2 games to 0. Why am I talking like a soccer commentator? The Firagas are already coming out, and Sora's already got some juggles, but there's an up B punch from Coral. I almost said Sora Lom. Ooh, Coral cannot dodge the Thundaga that time. Excuse me. If there's one thing that does not mix well with water, it's electricity, so Coral better keep his wits about him. And Sora punishes that up B, rightfully so. Charge up beams. There's a beam. Coral's being patient for sure this time. Patience has worked for him previously, but is patience going to pay off against Sora Lom 1? The Thundaga's coming out, and Coral manages to block, but not on the diving move of the up B. He stops that right in its tracks with a beam. Sora dodges right through that forward air. A little bit of a standard air from Coral.
Dude, he was who I voted for in Smash 4 to be King. My favorite character. I was like, I played every Donkey Kong Country except when you were new. I played one, two, and three. I just love it.
And the hype is sure sounding real for Kitty Curls and the other Sora Alarm fans in the chat. Ooh, that little up throw. I don't think we've seen Sora do an up throw yet, but there's his first KO of the fight. About 90 seconds in, he gets it. There's a little bit of a, I believe that was a back air from Coral. And just as soon as he gets back up on the ledge, he gets punished. Shoulder rush from Coral. Yep, Coral's patience is starting to wear thin, and that's where the beast in him is awakened. We'll just have to see if he can keep this kind of beast mode up at regular Bears this Friday in Hatboro, Pennsylvania. This might be a good warm-up for him to get back to the laboratory. Coral's doing a fairly good job making a comeback now, and Flunky, first-time chatter, thanks for joining us. So, sounds like we got yet another Sora fan. There's got to be at least 4 or 5 Sora fans in the chat. They're tuning in just to see Sora Alarm take on big names like Coral. But one thing's for certain, if this is going to PR, Sora Alarm is going to win some major league points if he can take Coral down. Coral number 5 in Delaware at the moment, I believe. He was number 6 at the end of last season. And that up throw from Coral, always hard to get out of that one. But Sora Alarm knows he's still 2 games ahead. He's got plenty of chances to breathe if he ever gets flustered. There's a forward throw. A little bit of forward air. There's another throw and another forward throw. Stops it, and that's an up B from Coral. That's more for setup than anything else, I believe. Beam does not make contact. Ooh, that was a great read, and that was just enough for Coral to take game 1 for himself. Or game 3, technically, but first game. Sounds like Smashville in Town City. No animal crossing allowed here. We're not animals, we're civil. In the most ironic sense of fighting. And it looks like Freestyle's got a 2-1 on Boaz, which I didn't mention before, but it was all randoms according to Ella. And Get Jiggly With It got a 2-0 sweep on Mandorf and is currently waiting to take on Officer Jenny. Let's get it on. Game 4. Yeah, we are now seeing the Beast awaken in Coral. The Beast is awakened, and he's definitely not going to stand down to Sora Alarm 1. What the heck did Coral just do? And somehow that's not enough for Sora to get back. Joe Eel. Glad to know that you're with us as well. 15 viewers so far. Thanks for the viewership, everybody. Getting some really good fights in tonight, too. There goes the fire. A little bit of a dive from Sora. Gets Thundaga, and Coral once again manages to dodge those Thunderbolts. And Coral, Sora falls again? What is happening? Either Dean's getting some missed inputs, or I'm not sure what's going on with Sora Alarm at the moment. Maybe he's just trying to take a bit of a mental break before he gets into Fight 5. Who knows? Does a little bit of a hammer throw, back throw. Okay, manages to dodge the impact of that bomb. A little bit of a forward air. Bit of a rush from Coral. Gets a bit of a up tilt. Can Coral 3-stock this? Ooh, that was a big hit, but not going to be quite enough for an... Oh! Look at him go. Oh, that smash attack isn't going to make contact, but he spot dodges the beam. Okay, that up tilt gets Sora Alarm his first KO. He's got a lot of ground to make up, however. He is in big trouble in Game 4. Getting some pokes. And with that little parry, that allows Coral to build some more damage and strategize a little bit more.
I'm sorry, the idea was bitchy.
And Game 4 goes to Coral, making this is a 2-2 series.
Close set.
Okay, now it's going to be determined if Coral can keep that beast mode up, or if Sora Alarm's mental break will help him defeat the beast. Kitty Curls is getting calm. There you go, get to your Zen state. Soralam looks like he's in his end state himself. So, Coral and Sora, Game 5 winner semis, hoping to take on Emba. One of these two will. Let's get it on. Loser of this bracket, by the way, has to take on the number 9 freestyles. There come the electric bolts. There's the freeze. Yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot more distance play, I'm thinking, this time around, because both of them know what's at stake. And Soralam's not able to really get an off-the-stage follow-up. There's a little bit of a slide. The Thundaga's going through and does not make its way to Coral. But Soralam parrying the beams, doing a nice job staying zen. He does not do a follow-up.
Electric move. Electric move.
Ooh, he manages to get through and recover. Managed to get that hit on Coral. Seeing a little bit of distance play from Sora this time around. Not so egregious with the offense this time, or aggressive with the offense, I'm sorry.
That is good.
Yeah, it seems like they've switched a little bit. Coral's become a little bit aggressive with offense now, whereas Sora's become a little bit more conservative with the offense. But we'll see how that pays off. And with that up tilt, Soralam gets knockout number 1. But Coral's not going to give up that spot and winner so easily. That's one thing that's for sure. Soralam looking to make history at save point. As it was mentioned earlier, never made top 3 at this store, but he is trying very hard to make it happen.
Or is he good?
Seeing the damage build up from Coral. Just making sure he has time to strategize. Just being patient with the bombs, goes through the missile. With a torpedo. Okay, now we're seeing Sora play a little bit more aggressively. Oh, the pinball! That was a standard B knockout from Coral. The Firaga does not make contact, but there we go. Soralam gets a little bit of aerial follow-ups. Firaga comes back and he stops Coral before he can charge the beam. But he gets hit by a beam of his own. Diving, and there's an up B from Coral. Gets a grapple as well. The distance grabs might very well help Coral in this scenario. Okay, there's a little bit of a... There's an up B from Soralam. The Firaga does not make contact, but he somehow breaks out of Coral's read, or grab, I'm sorry. Goes for a little bit of a sweep, but a little bit of an exchange with the up B and the down B. Oh, very nice parry by Soralam, but can he take advantage? He does, surprisingly. We're seeing some good defense from both. Soralam still has not lost his second stock, despite all the damage Coral's been dealing to him. Both patiently. Still no knockout for Coral. And with that forward air, that will give Coral a knockout. Either it'll be familiar territory for Coral, or we're going to see a miracle in the making. But Soralam's got to make that miracle happen fast. And there we go. This is it. Down to 1 stock apiece. Everybody's gathering over at the screen now. They're looking to see if Coral will retain a spot in winners finals like always, or if Soralam will set a new personal best for himself at save point.
Sam is special.
There's a parry on the slide. Oh, Coral does not get punished despite the punishable move. There's the Firaga, and Sora's got something happening. Oh, but the bomb stops Sora in his place. Hey, oh, that would have been a game ender right there. That would have been a match ender. There's the Firaga. Soralam managed to get up despite the bombs being dropped on him. Blocks the damage of the beam. This chat is getting really tense, and this whole room is going a little bit quiet. Oh, there's a little bit of a back air. This is going to come down to who can get the better setup. And Coral manages to get the Samus special, as these guys say. Soralam, the dream is not over yet. He still has the loser's bracket,
Man,
but...
That was so hype when you up throw. That was so hype.
And one of the few times we see an exuberant laugh from Coral.
Alright, next up on stream, can I get Get jiggly with it versus Officer Jenny.
Okay, we got a loser's bracket coming up now. Sora Law, my god. Even though that was not a bracket win, talk about living on the edge. Mad respect, my friend.
Thank you. Keeping it close. Keeping it close.
I still want to see that personal best happen from him.
This will be a best of 5. Best of luck to you both.
Yes. But here we go. It is loser's quarters. It is Officer Jenny versus Get Jiggly with it, which, by the way, Sora Lam now has to take on freestyles in loser's quarters. Jiggly looking like he's keeping up with his social media feed for a moment. Jiggly probably saying something along the lines of, "Hey guys, guess what? I'm taking on the officer herself." And putting on his music, of course. Disconnect! Disconnect! That's actually impressive. They're doing the fist bump before they choose their characters.
I agree. That's bad.
No, you cannot go with the copyright oof. That's already claimed by Coral, and he made it proven once again. So Jiggly's getting into his Zen state, and he's going with his flexible yoga instructor, taking on Isamus. Apple, please don't sue me. Let's get it on. First loser's quarters of the night. Winner of this will take on the winner of the other loser's quarters in loser semis. I have a feeling this could potentially be another uphill battle for Get Jiggly with it, given how we've already seen some strong distance play from Isamus known as Coral, and we're seeing another one tonight from Officer Jenny 2 weeks in a row, so Jiggly's going to have to be really strategic here. He's going to have to find some way to strategize and break through this distance game that Officer Jenny's known for. It's a battle of the orbs, however. Suns and the soccer balls versus the spheres of doom and the downward bombs. Okay, Jiggly's finally getting some attention. Jiggly's finally getting some hits on Officer Jenny. My god, my lingo's off. Dodges right through the beam. Goes for a bit of a yoga press. Officer Jenny does not want to work out today, parrying that soccer ball. There goes the sun, and Officer Jenny gets hit by that, but not by the ball. And with that back air, that's a knockout in the pits to Officer J.
That's funny. I played All-Star.
Oh, and that press, that foot press, that was like a panini. Can I get a sandwich with that, please?
In that game, it's like Smash. I wasn't kind of figuring that.
Up to 16 viewers, everyone, thank you for tuning in. This has been a very, very nutty as all peanut butter fight, or tournament, I should say. Jiggly cannot capitalize, but he's starting to get some hits on Officer Jenny. Couldn't get the foot press.
Then I started maining a character.
Tries to get the backward air, can't quite get it.
I think maining is special.
Officer Jenny does not get hit by the soccer ball, but Jiggly has a sun at the ready. Salutes it, but Officer Jenny denies the sun. Don't want the sun disrupting your chakras. There's a little bit of forward air from Officer Jenny. Knows how to utilize it just as well as Coral can. So P. Suma, glad to see you in the chat once again, because P. Suma's a good old regular here, but I don't know if he's seen Officer Jenny play before. Oh yeah, he probably did last week, but made it clear that he's cheering on Jiggly, but I'm sure he wants Officer Jenny to do well herself. See, I can't be mad if either of these players went, whoa, 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 I had no idea, but it probably makes total sense why that little tilt's able to send you flying into oblivion air-wise. Very beautiful yoga work you're doing, Jigs.
It is really right.
Very nice parry. Cannot get the slide. Blocks it. Gets a little bit of a zinger. There's the deep breath. A little bit of forward air from Officer Jenny. Due to the kind of cooldown that I think Wii Fit Trainer has cooldown on the stage, that's gonna prove to be costly if Get Jiggly with it lands from a distance to Officer Jenny's position. Well, jumps over the forward air. Very smart move. Jiggly looking desperately to get his first win, knowing Officer Jenny is a big threat to his placement in the bracket. Parries the soccer ball. There's a bit of a dash attack from Jigs. Jiggly's buying his time being smart, gets an up smash, but not quite enough to get it on Officer Jenny. Blocks it. Jiggly's at about 200% and he's still not gone. Okay, yeah, that's going to get rid of it.
Keeping it close.
We have Manendorf looking really passionately on, hoping Officer Jenny can do well in this fight. And I gotta say, Officer Jenny, despite being a second timer, making good Officer Jenny knows that, Get Jiggly with it was the one who was allowed the bans, but Officer Jenny was asking for the run back, so they agreed to it. Run back! Run back! Run it back! Same color, same palettes, everything. Save Point USA 2023, Level Up March 2023. Who needs March Madness when this is this exciting? Here we go into Fight 2. Get Jiggly with it, despite being away for about 6 weeks, is proven he's still got the fit in his game. If you're not going to get fit with it, you might as well get Jiggly with it, but you don't want to get Jiggly with it because he'll make sure it hurts.
I want to buy all
Ooh, nice parry on the standard B. Oh! Jiggly's playing some really smart dodging game on all of Officer Jenny's projectiles thus far. Manages to press his own soccer ball back, but it doesn't go anywhere near Officer J. Parries the... Oh, whoa, whoa. Officer Jenny's having a little bit of trouble this fight, but there she goes. Now she's got something in the works on Get Jiggly with it. And Jigs gets a back air for a knockout. Looking very, very solid. It stops the soccer ball with the plasma whip. Don't think I've seen that happen before. Doing some very nice parries and a parrying exchange. I'll give you this for that. We'll barter. This is just a matter of blocking the projectiles without blocking them, but with using inanimate objects and text, yes. Saluting of the sun, and a forward air. Manages to block the impact of what would have been a devastatingly tough up smash to come back from. Officer Jenny is doing all the parries. She might be the parry queen tonight. I don't think I've seen anyone parry as much as her so far. There's a little bit of a zinger to the spine. Hopefully it's not a pinch nerve for Get Jiggly with it, though. Oh, that was unpunishable, but Jiggly does not punish her despite the up B. Nice. And that's Officer Jenny's first KO. But Jiggly goes straight for a deep breath, knowing that it'll help him greatly in this fight. Building up the power of the sun. The power of the sun compels you. And that forward air is not going to get rid of Jenny just yet. Yeah, it's a forward tilt. Got a lot of people just congregating around here. Gives him a little spank, or gives her a little spank. But Jiggly, oh, whoa, whoa. I thought that was going to make kick, but feels the power of the sun, and that was a third-degree burn. Forget sun giving you first-degree burns. Okay, Jenny looks like she's getting some setups. The bombs and the grabs are definitely something that'll help Samus against Wii Fit Trainer. Problem is, Wii Fit Trainer is very agile and full of multiple projectile hits with the soccer ball if you can make it work. So, along with that, and Wii Fit Trainer getting stronger with every breath she takes, quite literally, Jenny's got to be pretty calm, poised, and careful. Denies the charging of the beam. It's a bit of an aerial. Oh, what the? No! No! What was that? What was that? Someone needs to send that to Yeet Smash. I don't care who you are, that needs to go to Yeet Smash. That might be the loudest exclamation I've ever given in this store. That woke me up like caffeine was just shot down my throat. That was Oh, man.
What just happened?
You'll have to watch on the archive because we gotta get straight into fight number 3. Officer Jenny's down 2 games, but she's known for being calm and composed, so calm composure could be a very slow and steady way to win this race. Here's the soccer ball. Oh, look at what I would have missed out on if I stayed home today. There's a bit of an up air from Officer Jenny. Okay, Officer Jenny's being slow, calm, and patient this time, and there's a ceiling knockout! Officer Jenny's... I said the calm composure is definitely working, and getting hits on Get Jiggly with it already. Okay, so it looks like, there goes the sun, but Jenny dodges it just fine.
It's so bizarre. Jiggly's cranky.
Get Jiggly with it with some nice setups, but Jenny's got some of her own. Jiggly gets his first KO here in fight number 3. Jenny's building up the beam, but remember, Jiggly has a sun, and with that 40.5% that easily. At this point, Jiggly might as well become Officer Jenny's parry coach because she is parrying this to the finest precision. Throws that back with a bit of a beam. Goes for a grapple, but can't quite reach. Oh, there you go. See an upward tilt. Either there's a money match going on in the background or there's some side bracket going on. I don't know. But we should be focusing on this because this bracket has been a whole lot of fun. A lot more exciting than I thought it was going to be. So no back air to Jenny so far, but high damage is showing that... There you go! Officer Jenny has... Just like how Coral's boost mode was awakened against Soralom after game 2, I think that Officer Jenny's beast mode has been awoken at 2.
Nice.
Back air. Ooh, just decides to do a bit of a yoga press. Does a bit of a plank underneath the missile. Oh, there's the sun. Officer Jenny is...
Alright.
Officer Jenny is on life support at this point, but that life support could very well turn back into good health. And good health, it looks like it may become. She's just gotta be patient. She should be able to get at least one on Get Jiggly with it. But Jiggly's got the scissor lift going. He's got the deep breath. Jiggly wants to go in for that fatal blow. Officer Jenny did not get punched despite the punishable effect. Officer Jenny trying really hard to read through Jigs, but Jigs is really quick and nimble.
Oh.
And a 3-0 sweep to Get Jiggly with it, but Officer Jenny, great job. You have made top 8 yet again. Top 5, as a matter of fact. Now I'm going to keep clapping like Samus until this is over.
I feel like...
Okay, I don't have to clap anymore.
Do we play similar, but she does
What?
a lot.
Well, she said she was going to press the buttons, so there you go. Okay, people, it's now time for Soralam versus Freestyles. This is number 9 seed Soralam taking on number 7 Freestyles. And this is to take on Get Jiggly with it, number 2 in the... Oh, sorry, the screen just blanked out for a moment. Sorry, it looked like someone was just making a slight adjustment. Is there going to be a Sora Ditto? It's possible. I don't know for sure.
Sora Ditto.
It's probable. I'm not going to write it off.
Payroll Ditto, Sora Ditto.
I misspelled Freestyles' moniker entirely. There we go.
Oh no, not donkey.
Okay, time for the second loser's quarters. Okay, we got one Sora, and it's from Freestyles, but are we going to see the same come from... Sora? Yep, we got the mirror fight! We got a Sora mirror coming in!
Sora mirror!
This is going to be my personal favorite. I love mirror fights, because then there are no advantages. It's just all about who can play the character better. And they're playing almost the exact same palettes, I just realized. So this is a true mirror. When you say canon piece, Suma, do you mean with one N or two? Because if you mean with one N, that's canonical. But anyway, I'm expecting to see a lot of distance between these two because both of them are very projectile-based with the standard B. There's a bit of a poke under the stage from Freestyle. Oh, that was funny. That's another clip for tonight. That double freeze. That was funny. No, it's totally fine, Pisuma. By the way, we miss you too. We wish you and whoever that other guy who... Oh, Dom. We wish you and Dom were here to play the FGC characters, because seeing you guys play Ken, Ryu, and all those guys is fun. Yeah, since there are no advantages, it's so hard to do commentary for this fight, as exciting as it is, because, again, no advantages means no one has an upper hand. It's just all about another double freeze.
I mean, it's the same thing.
Oh, they double parried? What the heck? That Thundaga's not going to get rid of Freestyles just yet. Tries to parry in the pit, but... No, not into the pit! It burns! It burns.
Oh, right.
Downward throw from Soralam. Trying to get us up, but it's not quite going to happen. Yeah, mirror. Yeah, I was trying to come in for Friday's tournament, as you know, Pisuma, but I had to opt out because I had a karate belt promotion test. But luckily, I managed to pass it, and I'm now a second-degree brown belt, so there's that. Next time Third Strike comes in, however, I'm going to try to make it for sure. Because I love Smash and all, especially for commentary purposes, but if there's one fighting game I love more than Smash, it's got to be Street Fighter. That's just me, though. Smash is always fun, don't get me wrong. Especially commentary-wise, this stuff's fun.
Spike, baby? Yeah, I know you like that.
Oh, Jiggly. Jiggly, you had to make me throw the headset down earlier.
I know, bro, I saw.
Look what we would have missed if you hadn't come in today. Oh, I'm not...
Yes, this is Epic Smash Bros. Yes.
Yeah, well, Soralam with the first game.
That was hard neutral, bro.
Well, what was me to say, Pisuma? I haven't gotten black belt yet. I just got my second-degree brown, but I could... Yeah, I could earn my black belt in karate by year's end, but likely it's going to be early next year. But either way, thanks for the congratulations, because my body is still sore from that karate test. My arms still feel like someone just punched them hard. And also, having to do push-ups on your knuckles, it's not easy.
Like the same thing.
Yeah. True Beast, first-time chatter, thanks for joining us. And by the way, nice nail paint, Jigs.
Getting a marathon this Friday.
Yeah.
They're like,
Oh, we got another mirror.
dude, I can't wait.
Freestyles and Sora are gonna keep this all Kingdom Hearts, I'm thinking.
Well, we should like legalize Hollow Bastion just for this set.
Well, Hollow Bastion used to be legal, but because we brought in Northern Cave to add some variety compared to Smashville, that's why Hollow Bastion's banned here. Hollow Bastion was too much like Smashville, according to the owners.
Yeah, the only difference between Hollow Bastion and is one Hollow Bastion is better for speed, and then Hollow Bastion is a wider stage. But we already had a lot of wide stages with PS Town and City.
Whoa, they just both went back off in unison.
Oh, really?
That was funny.
And Northern Cave's pretty big too. And also, Northern Cave takes the place of Kalos. Like, we didn't have any stages with that had like platforms on the side because we didn't have Kalos. I don't like Kalos because Kalos is cool. We have Northern. I think Northern Cave's a bit.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, now that Sonic's my main, I found that Sonic's best stage, at least in these tournaments, is, that was cool. That was very clean, cool. Yeah, but I was meaning to say, I found a good stage for Sonic is, in fact, Northern Cave.
There's FD2, brother.
Yeah, Final Destination as well, but I find Northern Cave actually works a little better, because in case you need to down spike to cancel out of a rolling dash, you can just use one of the platforms. So that way it gives you more time to set up.
I think Northern Cave would be better for the fact that we can get on the platform. Like you actually have.
Yeah, there is that too. But anyway, back to this fight. This is turning out to be an exciting bracket. He's cooking, he's baking, he's whatever terminology you want to use. Gordon Ramsay, eat your heart out. Well, he's got 66.6! Oh! Sora Alarm just summoned the devil!
That's crazy.
I like how we found that out at the same time.
Yeah, we both reacted at the same time.
Oh, that 3-stock is still possible for Sora Alarm. And still not going to happen yet. Okay, Sora Alarm gets a 3-stock at long last. He's 2 games ahead of Freestyles at the moment. That'll be a run back if you gotta play him again. Kitty Curls is doing the Let's Goes. I mean, look at all those chants and a notepad in the bracket.
Bro, stinking.
I banned Kalos, just for record. I just like to get on Boaz's nerves. I know he's here. I know he can hear me. I want him to hear me.
I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah. That's Super Mario Party, yeah. I suggested we make that a tournament on April Fool's Day just so we can have an excuse to get angry at each other. While they're enjoying Mario Party... Oh, Freestyles has gone Toon Link now.
Yeah, this has surprised me. Sora wasn't doing anything for him. It was obvious that he either had less experience in the Sora matchup or like, whatever the case is. He just, I don't see a way he wins that.
Yeah. If Ice on Deck were here, we could have gotten a Toon Link mirror as well.
Dude, that's even worse.
Yeah, because then we just hear a bunch of Mickey Mouse Clubhouses be chanted throughout the store. But this isn't even Mickey Mouse Clubhouse anymore. This is... Oh, geez, I just realized, because it's a Disney character, I just realized what I said. That was legitimately...
It was, like, actually non-figuratively Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
This is House of Mouse, man.
Really? Oh, he's cooking.
Yeah, let him cook. See, there's cooking right there. Who wants deep-fried bombs?
It's gonna be hard to come.
You know, that's sort of...
Down 2-0 is not easy. Oh.
Knockout number 1 goes to Soralom. You know what's funny? Where I used to work in high school was a local restaurant near my high school, and they had a breakfast item called the Breakfast Bomb, and it was sausage, egg, and cheese on a deep-fried biscuit. And it's bad for you, but I tell you, that stuff, as bad as it was for you, is so good. Don't eat it every day, though. If you do, you're an idiot. I will tell you that.
That just makes some part of my soul like upset, you know what I'm saying? You guys have unfair advantage. Yo, the perfect snap to ledge was Sora side boost. That's not easy. That's not easy. I know for a fact. Ain't easy.
Sorlam doing really nice edge guarding against freestyles.
Guarding is way too. That was good.
Oh, and that forward air from Toon Link.
Like there's so much you gotta overcome. You can do it, yeah. It's just like going down too low, having to play against Super for.
Oh, and that's another ceiling KO. Sorlam is looking steadier than a rock on flat land. I'm always coming up with new metaphors. I don't know why or how. Sorlam looking very sturdy. He's looking to get 3-0 just like what Jigs did. Oh, no 666 this time. It was just 66.5. Oh, he teched the bomb. He teched the bomb. Look at that.
Those bombs are really nice to pump.
Bro, you don't have enough coins. I didn't get that.
And the Thundaga makes contact.
What? You couldn't get a stone.
Oh, he got hit by his own bomb, and that was almost enough to punish him for the KO. Now they're just playing hot potato.
So what do you want? What do you want, bro?
If that got a bomb on him, Freestyles might have a window to make something happen. And there's a forward air. Freestyles has a very tall hill to climb, but it's not impossible. And Sorlam will get a 3-0 sweep, moving him into loser semis to get a run back against Save Point's very own Get Jiggly with it. Fantastic games, Freestyles. Run back! Run back!
Run back!
Run it back like Cam Akers!
Unless they're doing the response.
So while we're waiting for the next bracket to come up, why don't we just do an intermission scene, just because I want everyone at home who is not on Twitch to see what's going on in the chat at the moment. And also because I don't want you to just listen to the repetitive results music and stare at a screen of a character posing. Your game Sora, as always. Let's see how well you do in the loser semis.
I'll get the coin back, get the coin back.
I'm ready to lose.
Loser semis, okay. So loser semifinals is now up, and looks like Jigs and Sora are swapping chairs for this bracket. It is a run back. I guess they might as well equalize the playing field by sharing chairs. So we will get that set up shortly. Crawling in my skin.
Koopa taxes.
It is loser semis.
Yeah.
I set it up that way.
Yeah, I'm around.
This one first. Okay, just waiting on Sorlam. Is he pulling a coral?
He is, exactly.
This kills my soul.
Hey, he didn't have time after his last match. Because his last match was
Well, you see, he was a man about it. He held it in like a man. He proved that it is possible.
Given the results, he might have been able to go during the match and still win, but you didn't hear me. You didn't hear me say that.
I get
Kidding. All respect to Freestyles.
Oh yeah, mad respect. Mad respect to a lot of the people we've had tonight, or I should say all of them. Every last one. I mean, as they once said, God bless us, everyone.
I will give.
Oh wait, it's not Christmas time. It's out of place here.
I'll give you a nickel.
So, I guess we'll just watch Jigs play with his phone while we're waiting for Sora to stop pulling his coral. I don't know what to say at the moment other than Axel Lobel, thanks for coming in as a first-time chatter. 15 viewers so far, thank you for tuning in for this tournament series, like always.
What minigame? Oh,
This has officially become the cell phone halftime show. Sora's back.
Alright, we have the loser semifinals. Get Jiggly with it versus Soralob. Best of luck to you both. It'll be a best of 5.
And as mentioned, they're just swapping chairs this time. This gives Emba more time to rest. Turns out we might have a bit of a conundrum on our hands, so...
I mean, this isn't how we usually do it.
Now Get Jiggly with it is getting giggly with it. Back to the cell phone halftime show. We're just gonna watch two men stare off and... Are you serious? I was about to say, don't you dare do Super Happy Tree. This is not meant to be a happy game, Jiggly.
I didn't know we had a difference. But you're right.
Okay, we were totally wrong. This gives Jiggly and Sora more chance to rest.
That's crazy.
Time for winners finals now. It's a long-standing team rivalry of Small Town Gaming's Emba versus Save Point's Coral. Unless,
Alright,
of course...
we're actually going to have the winners finals up. We're going to have Emba versus Coral.
Oh, thank God Coral's not in the toilet this time. If he goes to the toilet right now, I'm going to be very disappointed in him. No, not Emba with a capital A, lowercase a. There we go. And I just realized I completely put these on the wrong sides of the screen. Okay. Yeah, it's Coral. We're not legalizing Super Happy Tree, P-Sumo. The fact that Jiggly even chose that as a joke is a cardinal sin. And I'm sure somewhere in the background, Jiggs is laughing about it. Which I guess he has every right to. So in this historic rivalry of STG versus SP, who will stand supreme, or reign supreme, I should say. I would say this is Iron Chef America, but I'm not Mark Dacascos, so I have to say this is Save Point USA. Bye, Shozakai. See ya. Well, instead of doing a bathroom break, Coral has to do a hydration break. Both involve water. And he is Coral, so I guess he is sticking to the theme of water pretty well. Emba, are you actually going to play Roy? Emba's being gutsy and playing Roy. I don't think I've ever seen him play this character. I've seen Jai play Roy, but I've never seen Emba play Roy. Unless, of course, it's just a button check. If it is a button check, I'm gonna be sad. I can't tell if this is for real or if it's only a button check. I really cannot tell. I guess we'll just assume it's real unless they just fall to their death. There's a little bit of a zap, and a spike, and a back air. Well, I guess it's legit. I guess this is actually happening. Ooh, parry by Coral.
sit by.
Yep. See ya.
See you, man.
Hopefully, see you then.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
We like you.
Just know, Giants are better than the Phillies.
Good thing I don't root for any team.
Mandorf's a good guy, though. Mandorf is a good guy. A little bit of forward air from Roy, from Emba, that is. I'm so not used to seeing Emba play a sword character. I've only ever seen him play Pokemon Trainer and Fox. Forward airs, look at him go! You are not kidding, Pisuma. Emba clearly has one with Roy before. I mean, look at this Roy go. A little bit of an up tilt. Back air misses, but we get a little neutral forward. Forward neutral, I think. Forward tilt. Sorry. Jumps over the beam. Gets a little bit of a zapper. Coral's back up on stage. Grab, downward throw. Back air from Coral. It's looking a little more even than I suspected it was going to be. Coral's making good use of those up airs, and not too often do we see an upward smash from him, but he's making good use of it. Forward air from Emba. Ooh, that back air. Just enough to deliver the impact. And it looks like the crowd within the stadium are chanting Samus. We'll see how long that lasts. Oh, not long. There's an upward B as a knockout to Emba. Using my favorite color palette for Roy, as a matter of fact. The gold. Actually, it's a tie between that and orange, both of which look good on Roy, in my opinion. Back air. There's a little bit of an up air and a bit of a zap. Coral's being quite strategic, but he needs to get some big hits on Emba fast. Oh, that was a very strategic setup. Down B to up smash. There's a little bit of a back air from Emba. I think Roy has slightly better landing, so that could very well work in Emba's favor, especially in the scenario at hand. Couldn't break the guard, so Coral's going to toss him around like a wad of paper. Dodges through the missile, however. He's looking for a nice hit on Coral, but can't quite get it just yet. No. Blocks the beam, jumps the beam. Dodges, and there you go. Emba gets game number 1.
It's only natural that I feel like
Final Destination and Northern Caver is 2 bands. Sounds like familiar territory for Emba's game style. And Mr. Senator is jostling with the coins in his pocket.
I have exactly.
That was funny. Oh, and didn't recognize True Beast earlier, but thanks for joining us, True Beast. I'm sure that was a while ago, but thanks for being here. A little bit of shoulder dash from Coral. Maybe Emba's found a character that works against Coral Samus. I mean, he is the best Pokemon trainer in the state of Delaware, but one thing's for certain, Coral's been able to punish his Pokemon trainer before. A little bit of neutral air from Emba, just trying to push Coral further away. Forward air. Roy has a very strong forward air, and Emba's making the most of it. Ooh, parried, but no capitalization on it. Jumps the beam. Ooh, that was a nice use of the side B. Very nice follow-up from Emba. Blocks the beam. Getting some good hits. Up the spine. He gets a bit of a Charlie horse on the ankle, too. Parries a little bit of a beam there. Gets him with the plasma whip. Jumps the beam. Does a forward throw. Back air from Coral, equalizing the stocks. Back throw from Coral. Gets hit by the missile in the process. And the beam. Ooh, very, very nice play by Coral there. And manages to push Emba far away enough to the point where he can't use the up B to his advantage. Very strategic edge play from Coral. Taking his time. There's an up throw from Emba. Manages to block the standard. Standard air. Oh! Doesn't make the up smash make contact. Forward air. Seeing a lot of up airs from Emba now. And that side B will, in fact, do Coral's second stock in. Emba's proven he's just as good with a sword as he is with Pokeballs. Look at him. Forward air. Emba got a little bit of a sword swipe there. Still looking for a KO. Big time looking for it. Yeah, it's a neutral air. Coral's back up on stage, and that back air will get Emba his second win. Final destination in Northern Cave are the bands once again. So either Coral will move on to Dark Samus or he'll stick with Samus. That's my only guess. And they're going to plain old Battlefield this time. Oh, they're sticking with Roy and Samus. Coral feels like he has an opportunity to do something with this Roy. Okay, so Coral's got a better start this time, but we're gonna have to see if his beast mode kicks in by being 2 down like it has before. Neutral air gets him and goes from a down B to an up A or up smash. That was very smart of Coral. Very nice strategy. But that up B got Emba the perfect chance to attack. And Emba's making use of the attacks for sure. Ooh, that beam. Very big hit. Misses the forward air. There's a little bit of a tilt from Emba there, but blocks Coral's beam. Some neutral air. Ooh, Coral did come back. I didn't realize he was gonna come back from that. And that up B isn't gonna get rid of Oof just yet. Ooh, nice forward. That forward air from Emba is giving him an advantage once again. That up B is not gonna get rid of Coral yet. Very nice parry on the sword play, and again! But of course, Roy's weight, he's a very heavy faller, so it's... Is that even a word? Probably not, but I'm going to keep it. He falls very, very heavily, so it's not easy to get aerial KOs on Roy, especially if it's an up B. Tries to go for a downward spike, can't get it. But instead slices Samus right down the spinal cord. Coral getting an up smash. There's a back air. Okay, so there's a dash attack from Coral. And an up air from Coral. Shoots the beam, can't get it. There's spike for, oh, whoa, that was cool, Coral.
You should have never let her miss the...
I would say Coral's cooking, but I keep telling Rokugel I won't say. I say it again. He's cooking. He's becoming a seafood entree. Or he's turning Emba into one. There you go, just like that. Coral is still looking for a first game in the winners finals.
We know his name. We can talk.
Bit of a neutral air from Emba.
I know enough.
Coral's just sitting down in the pit, waiting for the right moment to strike. Ooh, and that missed. Get zapped. Hey, Emba might be sending Coral down to losers in a very early fashion. Coral is not one to be getting 3-0'd. But Coral still has a chance. We're not ever going to say that something's written until it's actually written. Sweeps Emba away. And there you go. Coral keeps himself alive in Winners Finals. PS2 and Town City are Coral's bands. 2-1 so far.
Aliens are awesome. I'm skinny like. I'm skinny like a mouse.
Oh, he's gone Dark Samus now. Coral seems to be wanting to take a slightly different approach to this Roy. So it's Yellow Lemonade versus Pink Lemonade. Or, as I like to say, Bubble Tape Dark Samus versus... I don't know what to call Gold Roy. Whatever, let's just get to the fight. So instead of going to Town City, they went to Smashville. Which, once again, this is the whole reason, as I was explaining to Jiggly, why Hollow Bastion is banned here at Save Point, because Hollow Bastion is very, very similar to Smashville. Tries slice and goes with the grab. Bit of forward air from Dark Samus. Going up the beam. Beam misses. Tries to make contact. Oh, dodges. Bot dodge from him, but doesn't seem to affect anything. Ooh, he misses that smash attack. And blocks the up special. Ooh, and blocks the up special again. The Coral, once again, I'll be careful. I mean, Roy's weight is not going to really help much with that standard B, I don't believe. Or up B. And that's a first knockout to Emba. Ooh, very nice parry. Gives Coral the follow-up he needs. A little bit of an exchange there. And that side smash will give Coral his first knockout here in Game 4. There's a bit of a back air from Emba. Up air from Dark Samus. Ooh, Coral manages to go right through that. Does a bit of an upward tilt, but bounce back. It's so hard to do commentary for this. I don't know if it's my exhaustion talking or what the issue is. But, yeah, Emba still has a considerable lead damage-wise. Okay, Emba's back on match point once again, but we saw Coral turn it around in Game 3, so anything's possible. That's for sure. Seeing a lot of aerial moves from Emba here. Coral breaks out of the grab. Maybe that's what Emba wanted, because I noticed he laid off at one point. Does a little poke downward, Emba does. Can Emba get the KO, however? That's not going to get rid of Roy. Emba has a very significant lead at this point. Coral needs to start firing back, and that parry to smash! You do not parry for a knockout any better than that, I tell you what. So that means Emba will be representing the winner's side in Grands. Sending save points Coral down to losers finals, where he's guaranteed at least top 3, so he's getting a payout either way. But we need to determine between Sora, Lam, and Get Jiggly with it who will be taking on Coral for that losers representation in Grands.
Alright, next up for the losers semifinals, we have Soralam versus Get Jiggly with it.
At long last. Yeah.
For real this time. Sora's pulling a Coral.
I was about to say that. You read my mind.
Stole it from you.
You stole my thunder.
Shame, I'm not Sora though.
Well, I guess it's better than him being Sora after the next break. Horrible pun. Horrible, horrible pun.
Good one, Gorilla. Good one.
Yeah, it sucked, I know. What's with that grin on your face, Jigs?
Playing Ghost Shadow, I spot dodged, and I killed him. I knew he was going to try to grab me, so I spot dodged.
Well, you've always taught me that spot dodging is what kills me when I play you. You know what I found was bad that got me annihilated so many times in the past? Left and right dodging. I used to do that constantly, and I would dodge right into attacks. It's still something I'm working on because I'm just bad. DQ? Who said anything about Dairy Queen? So we gotta have 2 corals be made.
2 corals got a whole reef.
It's the great save point reef. I swear, if Coral's not in the can, then the other thing he has to do with water is rehydrate. That's why he's Coral, I guess. You know what, since this is going to be a little bit of a wait, time to go back to the Be Right Back scene. Just so people at home who didn't get to watch on Twitch can watch the live chat replay. Oh, here's Sora Lam. But of course, Get Jiggly with it pulls the Coral now.
Coral has really a name for himself here with his bathroom usage.
Yes. Next thing you know, we need to put a roll of toilet paper besides Samus.
Have that on a little top 8 graphic?
Yeah. That's what should happen. Hey, use the sandbag as toilet paper. There you go, use the sandbag. Someone do that. Or take Coral's face and just put the sandbag and/or sandbag as toilet paper beside it.
Somebody get on that.
Please.
Gorilla's here keeping up with the checking our phone fun activities about to watch.
I was actually texting a friend of mine, but there is that too. Yeah, good luck to both players for certain. Soralam could very well achieve his personal best tonight, but it all depends on how the run back with Get Jiggly with it pans out.
Both of these players have been playing fantastic tonight, absolutely on their absolute peak tonight.
Okay, the reef has been drained. Okay, I'm starting to wish I never said that.
That is really sad.
If you saw the look on Jiggs' face right now, he is in utter disgust over what I just said. Okay, now we can officially get on with loser semis. So there we go. There were 2 restroom breaks in 5 minutes, so hey, no DQs.
I didn't think we'd run over time tonight. We still shouldn't, but You keep it up with these restroom breaks. It might be cutting it a little.
Well,
close
let's
to
not
11.
forget about the time we ran overtime because there was a 10-minute standoff between Boaz and Inferno over... Stop shaking your head. You know it happened. I'm not happy about it either, but I will say, unlike Boomer, at least you don't deny it. Boomer denies it ever happening.
What was the standoff?
Boaz wanted to go to Kalos so badly, and this is some good campfire talk for all you in the chat. Boaz wanted to go to Kalos so badly, but Inferno wanted to stick to the rules, so eventually they had a dance-off until they eventually agreed to go to Kalos, and it got so bad, it went on for 10 minutes, 10.5 minutes. Ice on Deck eventually intervened and chose the stage for them,
Good.
just so
that's
they
ice.
could start.
That's ice for you. Just
That's
come in
nice
and
of
break
Ice,
up.
isn't it?
Quite nice.
I'm
I
just
might
glad
say.
Ice finally did something, because Ice was getting impatient. Yep, it's time for a rematch of Wii Fit Trainer and Sora. I mean, hey, Sora's part of his moniker, isn't it? And Team Galactic, with how high stakes things are becoming in the tournament at this stage, it's only fitting that you play a tense theme song like the... Excuse me, Team Galactic theme. Team Galactic. So this is all going to come down to a matter of combinations versus a blend of aggression and distance, I'd say. One thing's for sure, and I think the biggest Achilles heel that Sora has in this particular matchup is... I think Sora has some cooldown with his landing, so with how agile and, in a way, quick Wii Fit Trainer is, that could prove to be detrimental. Ooh! Strikes the soccer ball with lightning. First knockout will go to Sora Lom.
I take that real quick. Diggs was starting this off keeping some good range, but now Sora's getting in there real close.
Oh man, I just realized. It's Disney once again, so since you did quick and there was Thundaga, I gotta say it. I'm faster than fast, quicker than quick. I'm lightning. I can't believe that movie was 17 years ago as of this June.
That was quite a while ago.
Yeah, I was only 11 when that movie went to theaters.
Something like that.
Yeah. And there's an up smash from Jiggly, but can't get the KO. It's not showing up just yet. There's a little bit of forward tuck, not going to be enough. Tries to salute the sun. Sora says, no thank you, you're going to salute the key.
Sora wants to keep as much of this lead as
And he wants to start Thunderstorm, which does not have... What was that? What just happened there? What was that little exchange? Strikes that one on the kneecap. He gets frozen, but shoots out his sun before he gets frozen. Come on, winter's over. It's springtime now. And that dash attack will get Jiggs' first knockout. And that Thundaga gets Sora another KO. Both these players have put in so much work. Jiggs has never won a tournament at Save Point before, but you can tell he's putting the work to keep getting there, so his determination to make it just keeps getting stronger and stronger each time he picks that controller up. And so...
Wow. Quite unfortunate.
I'm speechless. I don't... Did that actually happen? I know the raspberry that Jiggly just blew was real, but did that happen?
Diggs is going to be feeling tough after that, but he's going to have to bring it back with him too.
Okay, time for game 2. Wax on, wax off. Let's do it. Yeah, I think Jiggs, maybe he just realized that there wasn't a chance of winning in that last match or game, so maybe he's trying to...
Just take the reset, you know. Next one.
Yeah, he decided to take a breath and just get set and start over.
GG, go next.
Better than exhausting himself early in the bracket, I suppose. There's Thundaga, dodges through it. Stops that key right in his tracks, and the sun's not going to make contact with Sora. Yeah. Turns out it's not just Officer Jenny who's enjoying the parrying, it's also Sora as well. Fans going crazy for Dean. I said, never made top 3 at save point before, and even though he had a really narrow loss to Coral, Sora still has a chance to set himself a personal best and make save point history. Gets a little bit of a dash, Jiggly breaks out of it. And that tilt's gonna get Jigs his first knockout. So, only gets about 2 Thundaga bolts in, along with a Sun from Get Jiggly with it. A little bit of slide attack, goes through the Thunder. And that's a knockout to Sora again. Maybe Sora's been studying Wii Fit Tray, or maybe Sora has figured out a formula to get himself some wins here.
I think Sora's been studying a lot. This is one of the best ones I've seen out of him. Turn. At all.
Coral, the creator, just staying on standby, waiting to find out what his fate in the Losers Finals is going to be. There's the key. Ball goes right over Dean's head. Does get the freeze, and oh, look at that parry. With the Sun, however, Jigs is looking to get a game on Sora so far. It's been a bit difficult, but... Oh, he blocks. There's forward air, and the ball cannot touch. There's a slide from Sora. Oh, Jigs just managed to save himself. That Thundaga Bolt might not have been a recoverable move. Oh, he's got a tilt. That soccer ball somehow did not make contact with Sora. Jigs builds up another Sun. There's a parry on the soccer ball again. I'm seeing the height is definitely working in Sora's favor in this fight. Oh, what? Whoa! My God. That was quite the exchange. That was all about who could get the hit first. That was nothing more than a read standoff. Okay. Running it back to PS2. Sora up 2 games. Jig still has 3 chances, or... Yeah, he's got 3 chances to make it up. Right. Yeah, he's thinking about... He's thinking really hard about this. He's going Dark Pit. I've fought his Dark Pit in online friendlies before. I don't remember it all that much, but this will be an interesting matchup. So I'm seeing... decide not to break out Jigglypuff tonight. Decide to go with a completely different character that I don't know if we've seen him use in bracket before. But who knows, maybe Dark Pit will be what he needs to break through Sora aerial assault.
Not off to a start, but definitely pull this back.
Yeah, see, he's starting to build up already. I'm seeing the potential come out of Jiggly so far. He used to play Pyro and Mithra, but he retired them because he tried to make him work when they weren't. And he occasionally switches to Jigglypuff if it suits the situation. Now that he's playing Dark Pit, this is changing quite a bit. Can't reflect the Thundagas, and he's looking a little bit astonished by that KO.
Taking it back on the stage against Sora tonight has been quite the challenge for all of our competitors.
Yeah, this Sora... I don't know if this is for fact, but it's very possible Sora might be the very best Sora in Delaware after tonight. If he isn't already, he will be, I think.
Sonic and the Secret.
I know. Sorry, I was just talking to people behind me. Kitty Curls is saying that is a true title, but we'll find out shortly enough. There's a standard. Neutral air. And Jigs gets a back air, opening up a little bit of a window, but he is at a bit of a disadvantage in terms of damage, so he's got... Oh man, that's gotta hurt. That has got to hurt. I mean, Jigs just looks like his morale has just gone away. He does not look very comfortable with his play anymore. Okay, Jigs is starting to build up the momentum again, but he's going to have to fire on all cylinders because he's a whole stock down and his damage is not at a favorable percentage.
I agree, P-Suma. That is, I hate to see something like that. This could have been really competitive, and it's pushing it to not as tight as we would expect for a match like this.
Ooh, that would have been the game-winning KO had Sora landed that one. The Jigs is just playing distance with some standard Bs at the moment. That Furaga was not something Jiggly could afford at this stage. Dodges the Thundaga, however. And they're both back up on stage now after what was a near-fatal exchange. Ooh, that back air. Jiggly has bombed off a window. It's going to be a narrow one, and that window is almost shut and nailed shut, but he's got to work something big now.
Definitely an opportunity back.
Okay, I'm seeing it come from Jigs. I'm seeing the beast mode come out now. Got a dash attack. Now he's shooting the arrows, keeping Sora away. That's really smart. Doing the neutral airs. I almost said natural airs for some reason. Oh, this is looking close. Jiggly's back on the ledge. He's in fight or flight mode. Look at that concentration. He knows exactly what's at stake, and he's pushing Sora further back.
That does have one of the best recoveries.
And just like that, by some miracle, Jiggly has... I'm not going to curse it. I'm not going to curse it.
Don't say.
Oh, on the cusp of missing an up air.
That's still a beautiful recovery from Jiggly regardless. Absolutely.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Jiggly is looking like his heart was just shattered and vaporized after that. I cannot blame him for that kind of heartbreak. That was really close to being a comeback of the year, however. So, get Jiggly with it. We'll walk away with 4th place tonight. Soralam, moving on to Losers Finals to take on Jiggly's teammate, Coral, if he's not in the toilet already. So, Black Diamond, thanks for joining us. Yeah, good job on both. There's just something that didn't quite work out for Jiggly the way that it should have, but he's a fierce competitor. I can understand why the heartbreak is there, but the best advice I can give to Jigs is let the heartbreak hurt for a little bit and know that what it feels like is it'll drive your determination to go further. But alas, we're waiting on Coral, who's probably in the... So it sounds like Soralam will be taking a couple minutes as well. So, with that being said, why don't we switch back to the Be Right Back scene, just so that way viewers at home can see the chat, if they aren't watching on Twitch, if they're watching the YouTube archives. And I'm not sure what to make mention of at the moment, other than this has been a night full of upsets, a night full of... The fact that I had to get up and not put my headset down, but throw it down because of that one dunk KO that we saw from Jiggly earlier tonight. Watch the VOD, it'll be hard to explain it. But CWizzy11, glad to see you're here. Thanks for being a first-time chatter, and 15 viewers.
Resident Evil 2, Mr. X.
And we have people talking about Resident Evil in the background. This is what we do at Save Point. If we have an in-between bracket moment, we just hear people talk about social gaming and the like. And it's looking like FX Darklight or Flexdo, Boaz, and DJ are all playing Super Mario Party.
Doesn't have a single store.
I'm telling you right now, Mr. and Mrs. Smusa, this Saturday we need to have a Mario Party tournament just so people can get mad at each other. That would be textbook streaming content.
Wanted to think about Mario making
Yeah, please do that because I want to see some genuine anger at the feature table. That would be fun to watch. Oh man.
being toxic towards each other.
How much money would people pay to see me get mad on camera? Because I don't like showing my frustration when I'm losing, but in Mario Party you might very well see it. Oh man. I might actually do something like, I don't know, nudge Senator in the arm or something. And he's
Senator tries to provoke people. He certainly does.
He always does, and there's one thing for sure. Mr. Senator likes to harass me when I'm doing commentaries, and so does Inferno Gaming, so...
Oh yeah, of course.
When Inferno Gaming comes back, if he tries to get on the mic to do commentary, I'm gonna, horse around with him a little.
It gives us some fun little moments on the stream.
And is Coral ready to play, or is he gonna have to hit the bathroom for the 11th time?
He has no water bottle.
Or did he rehydrate in the bathroom just to say that he has bathroom break? When he was really drinking water. And not from the toilet, don't get the wrong idea. Oh, he's brought out... I'm not gonna mention the brand. We're not sponsored, I shouldn't be mentioning the brand. But he's got his bottled water. So it's time that we update the scorecard, I'd say. Or maybe not. They're deciding to switch chairs. Soralam going to the same chair as before.
Alright, we're gonna have the losers finals. We have Coral versus Soralam. Best of luck to you both. This will be best of 5.
Coral, dude. Like,
If you're trying to be Mr. Ed, that's probably the worst Mr. Ed impression I've ever heard. Hello, I'm Mr. Ed, and you're watching Super Smash Brothers with Wilbur. When did the 1940s come back?
Mr. Mackey, and you're,
That's not Miss. I'm not being Mr. Mackey.
Super Smash Brothers.
That's not. This is Mr. Mackey. You see, we're not here to talk about education with your counselor today. We're here to talk about the Smash Brothers. Okay.
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 Not bad, not bad.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Ella. Let's get into the bracket. I'm gonna go back to talking my regular voice because I need to have an actual commentator's voice. Okay, so it's Soralam versus Coral. So Coral sent Sora down to losers from winners finals, but it was a very, very, very narrow finish.
So this is going to be a great one. Coral did the reverse sweep last match with each other, but I'm very excited to see another rematch.
Yeah, so first and foremost, we ended up having a run back of Soralam and Get Jiggly with it. Now we're having a run back of Soralam and Coral, and back-to-back run backs. Whoever would have seen this coming?
Soralam's got a lot of momentum coming in here.
Yeah, Soralam until now has never made top 3 at save points, so he's already achieved a personal best and is going to get payout tonight. The real question is how good will his payout be and how high will his top 3 rank be? But either way, if you follow the store on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, you will be seeing Soralam in a top 3 photo for the very first time. Boaz did, or not Boaz, Boomer did for the first time last week along with Officer Jenny. And now Soralam's going to join that parade with Emba and Coral. Although Coral's looking to be the same patient yet vicious Samus he always is. You see that shade of green? My advice to you is run to the hills. Oh!
Wow!
Like I said, run to the hills. That was perfect timing to say that. Very nice dunk.
Coral definitely learned a lot. From the
Speaking of which, I don't know why, but I really wanted donuts today. I should have had them. But at least I had my coffee.
You ever had donuts with
Of course, most people have.
I didn't know it must be fun. They used to have one in Newark right around here. And, they got rid of it.
There is one. There's a Dunkin' Donuts down by the,
Duck Donuts.
Oh, Duck Donuts. Okay. I was about to say, yeah, I have had Duck Donuts. I have had Duck Donuts, yes.
It's a little mom and pop place, Dunkin' Donuts, you know.
Yeah, but yeah, Duck Donuts I think was down by the university.
Yeah, they got rid of that. My closest one, like Westchester, they have really good donuts. Make them
Yeah, I've had Duck Donuts before. Duck Donuts, that stuff is just
Chocolate,
delicious.
Bacon. Oh, absolutely. Back to the match, though.
Yeah, back to the match because I'm good distracting people. And Soralam is just waiting in the pit. Dude, this is not the WWE. You fight in the ring, not outside the ring. And also, the WWE is fake. This is real. Hot take, I know.
X Boost and P Summon. They get it.
Yeah, I get it too. I only had it once, but Duck Donuts was to die for. Ooh, that was a perfect time. Not a good time to drop the shield, but Coral got himself a KO for the win. Small Battlefield and Smashville is banned, he says. So, Soralam is thinking very... Oh, he's going to Town City.
Squid Games. Squid Games.
Time for fight number 2 here in Losers Finals. There's a Firaga, and did he just reflect that, or did that go through the Firaga? I don't know. No, there's the forward air from... Alright, yawn. Sorry about that yawn, Coral. There's a little bit of a light jab. That beamed him hard.
That's making me really tired right about now.
Yeah, they say yawns are contagious, and didn't Mythbusters confirm that was true?
Sure, but that sounds about right.
Yeah, because it was back in middle school, I think, when that episode was made. Or when it was filmed, at least. Ooh, and Coral gets a rare up B knockout, and I say rare because it's, as you know, not Samus' strongest move. Either Soralam will be taking on Emba for the first time in Grands, or Coral will be facing his old foe once again. Foe in a friendly sense, which is ironic, but oh well. We're seeing some solid play from both players, but especially Coral, always firing on all cylinders. Gets a little bit of forward poke. And Soralam is back on solid ground. Back here. Beams charged up.
Letting up.
Not at all. And Coral is known for his patience, and it somehow pays off almost every time. Maybe that's why he's patient. He's as sturdy and patient as a coral under the sea.
Oh, he moves a lot.
All a coral does is breathe under the reef, really. Just breathe and feed off what's in the water.
Concentrate.
Yeah.
Very serious. I'll take it.
Soralam's starting to get some build-ups.
Hopefully he can bring this back to even. Close match.
Yeah, I'd like to see a really close match. Soralam has been just absolutely incredible tonight. Oh, he dodges the up smash. That was a very, very good dodge on Soralam's behalf. That cooldown allows Coral to get the beam grapple, or plasma grapple, however. Oh, that's still not going to get it. Oh, that was so close.
Oh, no.
That puts Coral up 2-0. Same bands, he says. Which I believe those Small Battlefield and Smashville? I think those were the two.
See, Coral got the reverse sweep last time. Let's see if Sora will pull it off this time.
Yeah, let's see if a light switch just flicked on in Soralam's head and he's going, okay, here comes the adrenaline, Coral. You're gonna regret it.
Yeah, I'd like to see.
Town and city, town and city, town and city. That's pretty much what Newark, Delaware is where we are. Just a town and a city.
Pretty much, not much else. Broke or go to Wawa.
Or go to UD and try the ice cream at U Dairy.
Pretty good ice cream.
Yeah, very good ice cream. There's a fire. Things are slowing down a little bit because Coral is making me drowsy. Okay, I was fake yawning and that turned into a real yawn.
You can't do that. You gotta know. Not gonna work.
I are very sorry, ma'am. Okay, now it looks like Sorolom's going to play a little more distance this time around, seeing as Coral himself is a distance player. And it seems like it's paying off so far.
Definitely gotta try out something a little different. Not been working out the greatest for me.
Ooh, we got the Friezaga. That's going to help. Still not going to be enough for a knockout just yet. And can't poke through the shield.
No.
That was a bad time to be grabbed by Coral on a stage that's just off the ledge. On platform, I mean. That was a horrible time to get grabbed.
Gotta get some. Gotta at least take fuck off. Get something going at least.
Yeah, but right now it looks like he's just doing parry practice, and he parries the Thundaga. Very funny. There goes the Furaga. Doesn't make contact. Dodges the Plasma. There's the Thundaga, and that somehow did not make contact with Coral, and the bomb stopped Sorolom's follow-up.
Both managed to make it back on the stage after that. Oh,
And they decided to play a bit of a guard game there. Sorolom still has not lost that second stock yet, and he's going to need all the momentum he can get at this stage. Does a back throw, and still not going to be enough. Sora not known for his throws. Parried it, but somehow Coral managed to strike right back after Sorolom's parry. Still gets hit by the bomb somehow. And that could very well be an upward throw. Yes, it will be. Coral is looking for that 3-0 sweep. I'm known for him being a come-from-behind winner, but he's looking to just be a runaway winner this time. There's the Friezaga. And somehow Coral managed to break out of that despite the damage he has. Okay, that was enough to do him in then.
Got a lot of work to put in it. Back in this match.
Downward throw. Okay, Sorolom's got something in the works. Duraga's miss. He's got the Thundaga now. And he gets downward thrown.
Wrong. Coral using that to the best of his ability.
And the Thundaga, he captures Coral in that mess. That dunk, he's lucky there was a platform in the way. That would have spelled Sorolom's doom. Hits him with the Furaga. He's got the Thundaga again. That forward air from Coral is devastatingly deadly. Coral gets the 3-0 sweep. Sorolom's new personal best is 3rd place, and congratulations to him. He'll be winning some prize money tonight. Came pretty close to Coral on where semis, but had a little bit harder of a time this time.
Finals, we have Coral versus Emba.
Classic rivalry.
Our grand finalists.
I'm just kidding. Best of luck to you both.
In those old words from when I was in college, just do it. Of course, with Coral being losers, that means he has to win twice in a row, whereas Emba has the advantageous benefit of only having to win once. Yeah, it's grand finals now. Coral of Save Point taking on Small Town Gaming's Emba.
Match for the ages.
Like it always is. Classic rivalry between these two good stores.
Can't wait for P3 to get back. See him.
He was gonna come back today, but something came up.
That's a shame.
I played him in friendlies over Wi-Fi last night, as I told you though, and I do not want to do that again. Ooh, already off to a parry start.
Still got a great matchup here.
Yeah. Oh, that is true. This is Samus for the third time in a row, or a Samus-esque character, because the differences between Dark Samus and regular Samus are minor, but they're there.
Starting out with the Roy, this not the poke.
Oh, he actually ended up winning Winners Finals with Roy. It's a little interesting to see him take this angle, but, you know, if it works for Emba, I'm not one to judge. He knows himself better than I know him.
Want to know what the main difference between Samus and Dark Samus is? That Dark Samus can actually hit the ups.
Huh.
Because she's a little bit shorter than Samus. Also,
Because that's so. That would have been a devastating blow had that made contact. That back air is going to do it. Trying to play some edge guarding, Emba is, but he's got to keep in mind how bad of a recovery Roy has if he gets pushed back far enough. This is just going to be an edge dancing grands, in my opinion. And there goes Roy's first stock. Coral gets the first KO of the match. Very nice parry. Does tilt.
Oh, those downbeat bombs. Always on point with that.
That spot dodge, it doesn't really do much of anything for him there. Backward poke from Roy. Emba is doing this in every way possible, in all the right ways. Just look at that edge guard work.
Not looking to give up on the stop.
And Coral just lost a commentator's curse. I've done it myself many times.
That might be my first one right there.
Ooh, Emba's got some going now. He's looking to send this Coral back to the sea.
What? How many coral drops can you make in one night?
I have no idea. Ooh, very nice parry by Emba, but he does not take the bait, does not go into the pit, knowing what kind of risks lie ahead with Roy. A little bit of a shoulder rush from Coral. Up air from Coral. And there's a downward spike from Emba. And, oh, I thought that was a KO. That was almost a pixel away from being a KO, I think. Okay, there you go. That's it. At the rate Emba's going, he might as well be ambidextrous with Pokemon Trainer and Roy. He's making it very clear he knows both characters really well. And now that it was mentioned by P. Suma earlier, I think I have, in fact, seen Emba play Roy before. Prodigy XCE, thanks for joining us, first timer. 16 viewers here for Grand Finals, not a bad turnout. A little bit of neutral air. Get some up airs in the mix. Downward poke.
Not letting up.
Yeah, now they're just dancing in the air. And we still are not done the first game, just so you know. Well, actually, the scoreboard says it all. Why should I have to say that? Oh, that was not a good time for Emba to be going on a smash attack. And Coral is now building up those forward airs. Somehow does not make contact with the up B from Coral. Lands his neutral B, and Emba's back up. And that was a very punishable move from Coral. Game 1 goes to Emba. FD and Northern Cavers, 2 bans. Why am I not surprised? Emba knows his bans very well. So they're changing the music on PS2, it sounds like. Yep, Team Galactic. Coral needs to have his battle theme. Does this mean Coral's part of Team Galactic in the Sinnoh region? What the heck does IRF mean? Whatever. Fight number 2. Get a downward poke. Let's see neutral airs from Emba now. Emba delivering the Embers with Roy as well. There's some tilts, does some neutral airs. Does a little bit of forward air. There you go, Emba! Somehow it's not. Oh wow, that down tilt from Coral's not going to make contact. They're just dancing. Oh, he blocks it. There's a bit of forward throw, upward air. Coral's got a fully charged beam at the ready, I believe, and it gets blocked. And it sounds like Jiggly's luckily in good spirits again over there. Glad to know he's fine.
Lossy face earlier, but I'm happy he's bouncing back.
We'll get Jiggly with it, is now getting bubbly with it, I guess. Ooh, that was a beautiful forward air in the pit. Too bad the pit's not fighting. Nice parry from Coral, but does not make any moves, and Emba's going right after him. Look at Emba use the sword to his advantage. Keeps poking Coral away at all the right moments. Emba is making short work of Coral so far. That was a funny little exchange. That was almost like a geyser, I think.
It's a double knockout there.
And I thought double KOs in Street Fighter were entertaining to see. A little bit of an up air. Emba's looking to deliver a nice fail blow to Coral's second stock, and he's almost there. But he gets hit by the plasma grapple at first. There's an up special. And decides to block the beam for the torpedo. Emba is steadier than... I don't even know. Emba is rock steady, though, either way. He's more rock steady than the TMNT villain. What? I gotta come up with new stuff every once in a while. Give me a break. Coral is trying to find some way to get through this Roy play. I don't know if Coral's fought Roy too many times before.
I'm sure he's played Emba as well.
He's played Emba a good number of times, but I don't know if he's ever played Emba's Roy or any Roy players in general. Maybe Jai, but that's all I can think of. But then again, Jai's big main is Cloud. And that was a very punishable attack. Emba's now up 2-0. Failure is not an option, says Roy, and that's probably what Emba's mantra is in this tournament.
Emba sitting here on match point. See if Coral's gonna pull up there.
Yeah, just bear in mind that if Coral gets the reverse sweep, we have to do grands all over again.
Oh yeah.
So, if Coral can get that reverse sweep, we're in for a long one. Get it on! Oh, Emba off to an explosive start in 5 seconds. I don't think I've seen Emba start off that quickly before.
Emba wants to
Oh! After how big of a start that was, I'm surprised Emba lost his stock first. Okay, so Coral, it now looks like he's found his groove a little bit. I think, yep, Coral's beast mode is starting to wake up. I'm feeling it now, and I'm sensing it in his face. He may have a poker face, but I can tell you, even sometimes I can see through his poker face and tell when that fight's coming out.
This is where Coral is at his best. He's comebacks.
He's a quiet young soul, but when you fight him, that's where his voice comes out. Just with a controller, that's where you'll hear his voice. And that up tilt will give Emba his first KO. So he's saying Coral this bracket. And Coral looking to get his first game. Seeing some neutral airs and some up airs. Emba's putting him right through the meat grinder. It's a nice little air.
Coral's got to gain footing back. Guess still got the lead. That's some kind of damage. Before you stop.
There's a nice little beam from Coral. Still got some time to catch up, however. A little bit of a forward poke. Side B is not going to make a contact. That beam almost did Emba in down in the pit. Coral looking for game number 1. It's championship point for Emba, but Coral is looking to have a bit of an answer now. Yep, he's got something coming. He's got something in the works. It's a downward poke, and Emba's bringing him right down. Blocks the dash attack that Coral gives him. Drops a little bit of a down B on him. Coral has got to be really careful. He may have a lead on damage, but if we saw how explosive Emba's been with Roy, there's one thing Coral needs to have, and that's the one thing he's famous for: patience. Hastiness will definitely be punished by Roy. Oh, that's still not going to get rid of Emba just yet. And Coral finally gets his first game. We may be seeing the reverse. Small battlefield in Smashville, he says.
Yo, look at Donkey Kong. Yo, Donkey Kong getting us.
Okay, they're going to FD. I don't think we've seen Final Destination on stream all night long. It seems like Emba's sticking with Roy. He seems confident with his strategy. Seems like he'll know that this will work against Coral. He doesn't need Pokemon Trainer. And we get a completely unfitting song for this fight and this stage. Mario Kart, really? Oh well. It's now the sprite colors. Oh wait, that's what happened last time before. Lemon Lime. There are going to be a lot of exchanges. Look at that up B.
Electric start.
Yeah, which is stronger now I think about it? Electricity or fire? Well, actually, I'd say probably electricity, because you can be burned by electricity, and electricity can also set things on fire. So yeah, I'd say electricity's stronger, but we'll see if that can be proven by Coral. He proved it in the last fight. Let's see if he can prove it in this one. There's a little bit of forward air. There's side B. Back air, and Coral's still here. Ooh, nice parry by Emba. Made some good damage off of that. And that forward air nets Coral his first knockout of game number 4. A little bit of up airs from Emba. Emba's doing everything to make sure that Coral can't get back down to solid ground, and he still gets back down anyway. That standard B, though. Samus is back up. And that forward air did not go through. Oh, the Plasma Whip missed too. This is neck and neck, and that was not a good time for Coral to go up B. Look at Emba. He got 61.5% that easily from that small little mistake. Wait, small, little, that's the same thing.
Emphasis.
Yes. And just like that, Emba turns the tables and is on match point, tournament point for that matter.
Want a star?
Coral knows what he needs to. Before.
Coral's back is against the wall. He's got to find a way to get out of that corner and start striking. Ooh, does a nice little up B, but Coral still has a lot of ground to make up. He's really, really far behind on damage points. And that one stock down doesn't help matters either. Well, that back air has opened up a door for Coral. We saw Jiggly nearly turn this around as Dark Pit in his loser semi against Sora Alum. And there you go, Emba is your champion of Level Up of March 2023. So Emba, you get a little bit of a reward for this. No, not an ad. Come on, there's a little bit of a victory tune you have to hear for this. There you go. And I'm sure you recognize that was Pokemon too. So, there you have it.
Alright everyone, congratulations to our winners of the Level Up Smash Bros. Ultimate Tournament! In first place, we have Emba. Second place, Coral. Third place, Soralov. Congratulations everyone!
Emba, the hometown hero from Small Town Gaming, strikes once again, securing himself another first place finish. Managed to do it at the FFG Monthly 2 Saturdays ago, and now got it at the March Monthly here at Save Point USA. Does this mean he'll get a trifecta with a third monthly? Solid stuff, Emba, like always. So, I've been Grey Gorilla. I am tired as all get out. I can't do much more tonight. My voice is going to be hoarse by the time I go to work tomorrow, so I'm going to get off the mic and I'm going to go to bed when I get home. I need to go pass out in bed. Thanks for joining us, and bye, I guess. Thanks for joining us for Level Up.